Wah, 100 lines. Sorry guys, late streamer is actually late today. I was like, it's not gonna take that long for me to cook fucking chicken tacos. It's not gonna take that long. Unfortunately, my house doesn't have the nifty device of a meat thermometer. And I got paranoid about my chicken being undercooked. So I cooked the chicken for it took a little longer to cook the chicken than I thought it would. Mostly because I was paranoid. It was probably fine, but I was like, I can't get salmonella, and also, I would also suck if my brother got salmonella, but that's a whole other issue. But yeah, I'm here now, yay. Woo. Fun times. It's okay, I'm only like 25 minutes late. Okay, but yeah, back to... I don't know what's going on in this round. Back to this time travel rock. Colt, shut up and stop writing Takumi and Eito fanfic in the goddamn chat. I can't take this. What the hell is this? You need that shit out of talk. You know, it's a very accurate fanfic, I will say. But now it's not the time for that. Now it's the time to actually see how the game writes its own fanfics with Takumi and Eito and whatever the hell is going on. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're going to Second to Last Defense Academy. That's a thing. We get to get the rest of the gang. Of course, it's an exploration. According to the map, the shortcut is right over there. How do you know that? Siri told us so, didn't he? Oh yeah, I guess. Takumi, were you not paying attention? Don't just stand there mumbling. Get moving. Don't write more, thanks. Otherwise, I will end the stream. Oh, I can skip this. Oh, thank God. I didn't want to do it. We're here! Hey guys. Ew, we finally made it! So that's Second to Last Defense Academy? That's it. No doubt about it. You're talking like you've been here before. Cause she has! Multiple times! I thought I told you not to ask questions. Do you want another penalty? A penalty? I only have bathrooms! I'm ready to burst! Bro, Shoma, just go outside in a bush somewhere. No one cares. Shoma dashed off towards the school and disappeared inside. He could have just gone on the way here. See, that's what I'm thinking, Tsubasa. He probably can't go outdoors. He strikes me as the delicate type. Then, as the rest of us got closer, I saw her. It's Nozomi. Nozomi! My pulse started racing. What the hell is going on? Oh, why the hell is my Slack trying to open itself? I literally don't care. Anyways, my breathing got heavier. I felt an uncontrollable burning in my chest. Nozomi was alive. She was alive again and right here in front of me. Without thinking, I almost reached out to touch her, but I fought that impulse and pulled it back. Right, that's right. This was the moment I'd been waiting for, the whole reason I made this trip. It wasn't because Hideko told me to. Even if she hadn't, I'd have insisted on coming anyway. This was all, to see Nozomi again. This time, I'd do whatever it took to protect her. You must be Takumi, right? Huh? And you two are Hideko and Tsubasa? I don't understand. How do you know our names? Hideko, Tsubasa, and I shared a confused glance. Then, it's the rest of them. Oh dear, I'm most terribly sorry we weren't here to greet you. Greet us? We had to help Kyoshika get her sword out of her you-know-where. Technically, it was her sword sheath. It was stuck in there pretty tight. Took us a while to pull it out. Her you-know-where? You don't mean... But please don't get the wrong idea. It was lodged in the drain pipe in the bathroom, that's all. What the hell was in the drain pipe in the bathroom to begin with, Kyoshika? Lady Kurada thrust the holy Jumanji sword sheath in there in a moment of impish high spirits. It was clogged. What was I supposed to do? Just what do you think my beloved sword is? I'll plunger. Well, I know it's something you used to. Don't say another word. Whoa, back up a minute. Can you answer our question, please? Yes, what saw this coming out to greet us? We received a what the hell does that mean? Communique? We received a communique from the Honorable Siri, you see. Of course Siri told them about us coming. I guess usually he's not alive by now. I see. So basically, Siri called ahead and let you know to expect us. Not just that, he told us the other stuff he's been keeping secret too. He explained how the circumstances have changed. Wait, I still don't get it. If Siri could contact you, why did we have to come get you? He was only able to get in contact a few hours ago. The electronic interference has been rather fierce of late. But you know what's going on now? About the attack on Last Defense Academy, Tora? Yes, we do. That makes things easier. I wouldn't want to waste time explaining things to you. Nigo, get the school bus ready to leave. It already is. Afraid that I won't be joining you though. Guys, why can't we never take Nigo along? I need more. We only ever see Nigo for like 2 days, and then Nigo is fucking dead for the rest of it. I am unable to abandon Second to Last Defense Academy. I've been ordered to guard it with my life. Ordered? By who? Was it this Siri person? No, these orders come from someone higher up. Nigo looked up as he said this. Up at the huge celestial body in the sky, lit with countless mechanical lights, the artificial satellite. The enemy hasn't realized the school is only a decoy yet. Sooner or later, they will attack it. When that happens, are you planning to self-destruct? Oh my, how did you know? Sorry, but I won't allow that. We can't afford to lose you. If I thought Hideko was showing a softer side of herself, I was wrong. The very next moment, she dashed towards Nigo and brought her heel down viciously on his head. No, Hideko, what the hell? Don't hurt Nigo. Bro, what the hell? No, you broke Nigo! What the? Whoa, that was sweet! I wish I could do axe kicks like that! Nigo fell to the ground with a thud, still scattering sparks from the top of his head. Some part of his body was making a high-pitched staticky whine I'd never heard before. Why did you do that? Good grief, and I thought I was the killer of the group. Don't worry, an attack like that won't destroy him. I just forced him to shut down for a while. Everyone stood rooted to the spot, stunned into silence. It felt like we were doing that a lot today. As usual, Hideko was totally unconcerned about what anyone thought of her. Now, let's get going. Okay. Okay, sure. She picked Nigo up like he was a piece of hand luggage and began carrying him towards the parking lot where the school bus was waiting. Hideko, you can't just kick them. You can't just kick Nigo for no reason. What the hell was that? Bro. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. And then, with all of us safely on board the school bus, we left Second to Last Academy behind without another word. I guess that's one way to get Nigo to come with us. Oh my god, Nigo passed out on the... No. Poor Nigo. Wait, some of these positions have changed, I think. Right? I think some of these school bus positions have changed. Because I think they've sat in different spots before. Interesting. Okay, so it's not like they all have like an assigned seat that they just like change around. They purposely draw them in different places. It's very funny that everyone for Second to Last Defense Academy is just like on one side, and then Takumi and Hideko are just on the other side, but they're so far away from each other. Also, Takumi looks like he's about to shit himself. The whole episode had added another 100 questions to the list of things I want to ask Hideko about. But I just had to keep them to myself until the end of day 9. I sat squirming in my seat, reminding myself to be patient, no matter how difficult that might be.
By the way, does it feel like we're forgetting something important?
They forgot Shoba, oh my god, they have to go back! No, Shoba! They forgot him in the bathroom!
Something important? I've got all 28 volumes of my favorite manga.
What's so important about that? And I've got my signed World Championship belt. Ugh, nobody cares.
Now that you mention it.
Weren't there supposed to be 4 of you?
Guys, you gotta turn the bus around.
Shoma! We forgot all about him.
Bro, don't tell me he's dead. We made a U-turn and rushed back to Second to Last Defense Academy. Sure enough, we found Shoma in the courtyard there, tears streaming down his face. We picked him up and made a fresh start on a return journey. I can't believe you forgot him there, guys. Bro.
It's fine. Really, I don't mind. It's no wonder you'd forget about me. I know my existence is about as flimsy as a .01 millimeter thin piece of rubber.
That's not true.
Did you actually understand what that meant?
Not exactly, but I kind of got the gist of it, you know? There's only one thing you can use a rubber that thin for.
Don't say it!
We spent the rest of the journey doing our very best to cheer Shoma up. Yeah, you should. You guys literally abandoned him. Eventually, he built his self-esteem back up into its normal, albeit still low, level, and the last Defense Academy came into view on the horizon. Hey guys, we're back. You all made it back. That's a relief. Oh, were you worried about us? No, I was just... Never mind, it ain't important. He's been pacing around the school in a tizzy the whole day. That's just part of my training routine. Today's leg day, that's all. He was worried about them. Aw. So, those guys with you are... The Faceless NBC squad? Are we gonna have this again? Hello there. My name is Nozomi Kirifuji. Yeah, this has happened before.
No.
I'm Moko Majiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. Kiyoshi Kamagadori, at your service. Oh, your heads, peasant! I am Kuronao Suzuki, the great and powerful! And I'm Yuga Momokage, tainted assassin, hopeless romantic, and all-around nice guy. They're all totally distinct characters! Maybe a little too distinct. We gotta introduce ourselves too, or we'll look boring next to them. That's alright, Nigo already told us all about you. Nigo is that little critter in the red beret, yes? Ahem, I am second to last Defense Academies. Oh, Nigo woke up. You're basically Siri's underling, right? He filled us in on you guys for the second campus already. Anyway, let's get started. What are the rules for this killing game, Siri? Why is he eating? Can he even eat? Okay, whatever. Wait, no, because he can't eat, because last time he was like, I'm hungry, and he just had Ava eat for him. So, like, what the hell is he doing with this mini steak? There is no killing game. We have a battle coming up tomorrow. Now that the introductions are over, we should rest up until then. So you guys are really gonna fight with us? You know it! We'd scarce come all this way just to deny you now. The team from the other academy had discussed the resolve on the way over. After Nigo told them all about World Death, Cryptoglobin, the Exodus Project, and the artificial satellite, they were in no doubt about what they had to do. From here on, we just protect the baby in a defense room until day 100, right? Then the missiles he's been charging up will be launched in all directions. All the invaders will be wiped out, and that'll be the end of World Death. But right before, we shoot off in the escape pod to meet back up with the rest of humanity on artificial satellite. What possible reason could we have for refusing to help? We make it through these 100 days, and everyone's stories end happily. We're with you all the way. Thanks, guys. Glad to have you on board. Our team welcomed the new arrivals with open arms. Oh, it just melts my cold metal heart to see you all getting along. Those invaders won't know what hit them now. What do you guys say to another cheer? All together now. I don't want to do another cheer.
Special Defense Unit! Best in the world! Indestructible and undefeated!
God, they're so cringy. Why does this... Bro, Ato's not even here. He's the one that usually is the fucking cringe cheer one. And yet, he's not even the one instigating it.
Never lose! Never yield! Special Defense Unit, fight on!
Okay, thanks, guys. Can't put my finger on it, but something feels off. Didn't we have a lot more teething troubles getting everyone to work as one big team last time? You would love this. Ato was the one instigating it. He didn't have to instigate any of it, but he chose to out of his own free will, and it disgusted him nonetheless. Well, it's not like I want everyone fighting among themselves, so I guess this is fine. Yep. They're not at each other's throats for now. Alright guys, another killing game. With night drawing on, everyone went back to their rooms, including the new members, who had new rooms assigned to them. For some reason, Nozomi stayed back after the others had gone.
Huh?
Is something wrong? No, I just wanted to thank you for going to all the trouble of coming to collect us. That school was only a decoy, so if we'd stayed there, sooner or later we'd... Anyway, I really appreciate it. Knock it off. I haven't really done anything to deserve your thanks. If you want to thank me, do it after we make it through this. Right here, on day 100. I never expected you to say something like that. Sorry, too corny? Not at all. I agree. We'll pick this up again on day 100, if we survive until then. That's right. This is what I'm here for. This is why I came back to the past. To protect Nozomi, and to make sure everyone survives. This time, I won't make the same mistakes. Well then, Takumi. Good night. With those parting words, Nozomi left and went to her room for the night. I thought I was alone, but then I heard a noise. I turned around, but there was nobody there. Must have been my imagination. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Still not totally convinced, I made my way to my own room. There was a faint aroma of lavender in the air, a scent that felt weirdly familiar. Oh, isn't lavender what Hideko smells like? Before, like, she's like, oh, I maybe I'm misremembering, but he was like, wow, she smells like lavender or something. Or there was some lavender scent before. So was it Hideko then? That was watching them? If I had to guess, it was Hideko. Why can't I skip this? I had day 7 now. Hi, so when are those disgusting freaks gonna show up? I'm already here. Thought you show up. I wasn't talking about you. You met the invaders, right? Siri, do you know when they'll be coming? Well, soon. Hideko seemed to know everything already. I was on the verge of asking her about it, but she silenced me with a sharp glare. How do you know, Hideko? Siri and Nigo told me already. Yeah, that's it. Oh, he has a little washcloth with its face on it. Indeed, he asked us shortly before you all got here. We'll be fighting the same commander that escaped on day 1. Isn't that right? Exactly! Gosh, you're such a good listener, Shizuhara. Since you already have experience fighting him, we have a strategic advantage. Not to mention, we've got a much bigger team this time. Yes, quite! It should be no challenge at all. They're here.
Intruder alert.
Eee! They're really here! I told you, didn't I? Yep, they're the guys. Alright, Takumi, go ahead. Huh? You're a captain, aren't you? Don't you have anything to say to your team before they head out into battle? Oh, right, is everyone ready? You bet! Yeah, let's do this! What's up, Gaku? Why are you shaking so much? Shut up! I'm just cold, that's all. I decided to go commando today. Gaku, we did not need to know that. You could have at least pretended you were trembling with anticipation or something. I'm ready. I took a whole bunch of anti-nausea pills, so The holy Jumanji sword is always ready. She longs to spill the blood of the wicked. I can go whenever. I'm such a nothing character. I'll probably get wiped out right away anyway. Don't be such a pessimist. You've got the apocalyptic maiden of destruction looking out for you now. And this cruel prince of the underworld is ready to protect his dear sister at any cost. You're really going to let me fight too? You've made your feelings abundantly clear. I know I couldn't stop you even if I tried. Yeah, boy! I'm gonna wash all this blood off my hands with even more blood! Let's all work together out there. Humanity's counting on us. This isn't just for them, but for ourselves too. We fight for our future. Oh my! This camaraderie is so touching! So moving! Not bad, I suppose. Okay, Sumino, you're in charge. Leave it to me. Come on, guys, let's do this. God, they're all so cheesy. This is what happens where they're all perfectly fine. Nothing's gone wrong yet. Like, they're just so incredibly cheesy. And I know it's because they're all teenagers. Alright, let's see. Okay, we can skip. Let's see, is it Vervrum? Vervrum, you should go talk things out with your dad before you inevitably die. Oh wow, wave to end.
Huh?
Oh, it's
Who is
Vestice.
that?
On the edge of the battlefield, watching us fight, was a figure I didn't recognize. Don't worry, it's Vestice.
It's not the
No, that's not him.
Yeah, that guy was a straight-up giant.
Maybe he's gonna transform and get big again?
No, that's not it. I've never seen that person during the whole of my previous 100 days. I have no idea who they are, but they're not a commander, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, they are a commander, Takumi.
Don't get distracted, Takumi. That's not who you should be focusing on now.
Huh?
Over there.
Who's this? Another party crasher?
Ah, that's him, guys.
Yes. That's the commander we faced on our first day here.
I'm from.
See? He transformed and got big! Told you so!
You were talking about someone else when you said that.
Hoodie over there hasn't done anything though.
Oh, we're naming Vesh's hoodie this time.
Hoodie?
The person in the hood, duh.
Who is that? Why is someone I've never seen before showing up all of a sudden? Did the timeline change again?
Oh, leave them, Takumi. You're the captain now. We need you to lead.
I know. Everyone, concentrate your attacks on the giant commander.
I believe he called himself Mervram, yes?
Got it!
Okay, bro. I do wish that in one of like the DLC rounds or something we would explore more about the different commanders. I kind of want to see all the different commanders' faces. I think that would be interesting. I think we usually see this.
Is it actually over this time? Did we win?
Yeah. I think so. Wow! Go us! Excuse me while I go rip out that Mervram guy's appendix.
Not his appendix.
Why just the appendix?
What happened to Hoodie?
I looked over. The mysterious figure had disappeared at some point during the battle.
Who was that anyway?
Mayhap a simple wanderer?
What do we do with this guy? He ain't dead yet.
Nagamaro pointed to where Mervram lay on the ground, heavily injured but still breathing.
I think he's trying to say something.
Let me take a look.
Yukamo knelt over the fallen commander. After a quick but surprisingly thorough examination, he spoke up again.
His vocal cords have been crushed. Someone must have hit him right in the throat.
Oh yeah, those throat chops can really do a number on you. Believe me, I know.
He's not going to be able to talk then?
No. Sorry.
Even if he could, it's not like we can understand their language.
Oh, I forgot Takumi doesn't know yet.
Yes, we can. When he first showed up, he told us his name and stuff, remember? I am Mervram, the Paragon of Order. In the name of order, I will strike you down. He was the one who got struck down, though.
Epic fail! Yeah, so what do we do now?
Dude is trying his best, goddammit.
Did you call me?
Nobody even mentioned you.
But you're all in need of guidance, right? You want to know what to do with Mervram?
Well, yeah.
The answer's easy. Just put him out of his misery.
Do what?
Finish him off and take his hemoanima for yourself.
If you guys want to win this war, you'll need to do everything you can to increase your power.
This is for your own good, not to mention the good of humanity.
Go on. You know it makes sense.
Give him what for, Mr. Sumino?
I'm for finishing him off too. I'll let you decide who does it, Takumi. Just do as you're told. Follow my instructions and don't ask questions. Provided the work gets done, I'll answer all your questions on the evening of day 9. Make your choice. As our captain, this is your responsibility.
Saying no wasn't an option. I nodded and prepared myself for what came next. Okay, execution. We haven't had to do one of these in a hot minute. To the point where I kind of forgot who has and who hasn't done one of these in a while. Okay, I'm like 90% sure that Gaku has not done a second one, mostly because he's been dead for a lot of the other rounds. So I'll make Gaku do it.
I'll take care of it.
But also after this, I'll look at the report card and take a pander to see who only has one. And hopefully they won't die early, because that would be bad. Ah, look at how distraught he is over that. Oh, good job, Gaku. Somehow, we all made it through the battle in one piece. I took a shower afterwards to try and get my head together. We decided to meet up in the rec room that evening to celebrate our victory. It's a little early, but maybe I'll head over there now. Cool, let's go. The rec room. There's so many people here now. Only 3 other people were in the rec room when I got there. Hideko, Siri, and Nigo. They were deep in conversation, but they stopped abruptly the moment I came into the room. Oh, hey there, Sumino. Kind of early, aren't you?
Wait, so? Nobody else is here yet.
They couldn't have handled that less smoothly. I could see them sweating all over. What were you guys talking about just now? Just some light small talk. Yeah, you know, discussing our latest golf scores.
Sharing tips for the best way to carve a totem pole.
Before I could press them, the others arrived, and the mood was suddenly a lot more lively.
Oh, Takumi, Hideko, you're here already?
Siri and Nigo, too.
We've been thinking about this for a while, but Siri and Nigo are pretty cute, aren't they? Yeah, they look like big old fennel bulbs. I could just eat them up.
Fennel bulbs are cute.
Not cute exactly, but still pretty fennel-tastic.
What the hell was that group laugh? That was like kind of terrifying. Everyone's laughter echoed through the room. The conversation hadn't been completely derailed, but it didn't look like I'd be able to get back to it anytime soon. I stayed quiet and looked over at Hideko. She was watching everything with a strangely sorrowful look on her face. From there, the little party got started. Everyone seemed to have a good time. Although for me, I was just trying not to get caught up in all the clouds of questions running through my mind. I still got a general idea of what everyone was talking about though. Who'd killed the most enemies in the battle, who pulled off cool moves and when, stuff like that. Basically complimented each other on a job well done. I wish I could get in the mood and join in with them, but I just couldn't. My head was still filled with that uncomfortable fuzzy feeling, smothering any words of joy or celebration I might have had. At least time wasn't dragging. Before I knew it, it was getting late. Man, that battle was really something.
Yes, indeed. I can't stress enough just how inspiring you all were.
Now I know you all are enjoying yourselves.
But we think you should call it a night here.
Alas, and forsooth, must the banquet end already? Kyoshika, stop getting drunk on soda water.
Just what have you been drinking, Kyoshika?
Something carbonated, probably.
What? Then why?
Fizzy drinks affect her like alcohol for some reason. How did you know that? Anyhow, you should all get some rest. You got a big day tomorrow.
A big day? What's happening tomorrow?
Oh, didn't we tell you?
You'll have to fight another defensive battle tomorrow, you see.
Oh, that's what Hideko is telling them, because Hideko knows. Oh yeah, there usually is one on day 8 too. Why the hell didn't you bring that up sooner? Yeah, that can't be right. It doesn't make sense.
Really? Why not?
Isn't it obvious? Tomorrow is only day 8.
And?
In my last timeline, nothing happened on day 8. There was no attack here at Last Defense Academy, or over at Second to Last Defense Academy. We shouldn't have to fight another battle until day 17, so why? Siri, Nigo, are you sure this information is accurate? No doubt about it. We had another tip-off from the eggheads on the artificial satellite.
Aerial observation and all that, don't you know?
You're lying. You're making it up. Nothing like this happened last time.
The last time?
Takumi, stop being a poo. and saying all this shit in front of your friends who don't know that you're a time traveler. Calm down, Takumi. I think all the fatigue is getting to you. Yuriko had been talking to those two when I came in. Was she in on this too? Or maybe...
Yum, yum, yum.
That's how things stand. Just do tomorrow like you did today, and you'll be fine. That's right. I know you all do an admirable job. Is Nico feeding Siri like onigiri or something? Is that what's going on? Well, I guess it wasn't too bad today. I'll probably do okay again tomorrow. Damn right we will. Heck, I feel like I could take them all on by myself. Count me in. I'm always down for killing stuff. If we work together, I know we can do this. Let's show those jobbers who the real main event is around here. I guess we have no choice. This party is over then. On to the after party! Okay, Kyoshika, let's get you to bed. I had barely closed the door to my room when he appeared. Ew, it's Shion. No after party after all?
Huh?
You were there while all that was going on? I could send this body pretty much anywhere inside the school. You could have shown yourself then. The others should be able to see you now, kind of like how they could understand Murvra back in the battle today. Yes, that's because of you coming back in time and your cryptoglobin resonating with theirs. And it turns out that's affecting the enemy as well. Murvra was stronger than the first time you fought him, wasn't he? His cryptoglobin has resonated and powered up too. And that one change has led to another change. Let me give you an example. Let's say Rocket A takes off at point S, travels 60 miles through space, and arrives at point P. After that, Rocket B also takes off from point S, but its angle of trajectory is 1 degree different. After traveling 60 miles, how far away from point P do you think Rocket B would be? 1.05 miles. Just 1 degree results in a mile-long difference. In other words, even the smallest deviations can lead to big changes in how things turn out. Like with the enemy attack coming tomorrow? Yes, for one. The commanders are stronger now, so they're able to mount attacks sooner than in your timeline. And that person in the hood appearing must be another one of those changes. Hoodie, as you ended up calling them. I don't know who they are or why they're here either. But I don't think they're here to help us. I'm sure of that much. Cole, you said 60-mile difference. Well, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how to do freaking distance geometry. And their presence is proof that history has begun to change significantly. Your knowledge of the future might not be as useful as you think anymore. That's okay. I came back because I wanted to change history after all. Then why don't you tell the others about it? Do you want things to change or not? Well, how can I put this? If it's like your example, I want to keep the difference in Rocket B's trajectory as close to 0 as possible. It's never going to be exactly the same, and there's sure to be some unexpected changes along the way. But whenever I can, I want to stay in control and keep us on an even keel. Will you help me with that? Will you keep the time travel stuff a secret from the others? It's a moot point. I'll probably never talk to them anyway. Why not? I'm not like you, with your 100 days worth of experience. I don't really know any of them yet. I guess there's something in that. I know we can't rush things, but I would like you to get along with them. Oh? Why is that? Because one of my goals here is to change your future as well. My future? The version of you in my last timeline told me.
Next time, I want to befriend all of you. I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to live.
I said that, huh? Is that the right choice, though? Huh? If I befriend all of you, it will make things harder for you later. My happiness and yours can't exist at the same time. Come on, don't say that. I should be going. Even appearing like this uses up energy. Sirius told me not to waste my strength on anything that isn't important. And are our conversations unimportant? That question finally got a smile out of him. They are to me. I wouldn't trade them for the world. Still gently smiling, the ghost boy disappears. God, the Ghost Boy is so nice. I can't believe Takumi betrayed him last time and broke his goddamn promise. Even after he'd gone, his flames remained a little longer, faintly shimmering in the dark before fading away. Alright, day 8? Okay, there's only one more day left until, apparently Hiroko's gonna tell us all this stuff. Why can't I skip the ding dong ding dongs anymore? That's weird, I'm pressing the skip button, it's not working. No freaking way! Give me one good reason we should agree to this! I keep telling you, we need every extra bit of firepower we can get! The argument began in the cafeteria that morning after breakfast. Siri and Nigo were nowhere to be seen. Apparently, they were shut up in the war room, nailing down the strategy for the battle today. Releasing Eito, though? Isn't that going too far? Oh, I don't know how I feel about releasing Eito from his cage. You guys are new around here, so I don't think you realize just how much Mr. Atsuki despises humanity. You'd understand if you heard it from himself. Actually, we spoke to him already. Oh, you did? We all went to talk to him in his cage earlier this morning. It was our first time meeting Sir Eito. Until now, we'd only heard about him. What can I say? We were curious about what kind of guy he really was. Yeah, so what happened? Well, he did say we look like hideous monsters. Seriously, that's no way to speak to a lady. Back in my federation, I was considered one of the more attractive wrestlers. I still have all my teeth and everything. He also spoke passionately of his disdain for the evil lurking in the hearts of mankind. And he said humanity deserved to be totally wiped out. How can you even think about working with someone like that? Because he also said he wanted to fight alongside us. Say what?
It's true. I find you all absolutely repulsive. But that doesn't change the fact that you're the only friends I've got.
Okay, but Eito, you're also willing to murder all of those friends, so I don't know if we should trust you.
I want all of us to survive more than I want to destroy humanity.
Is that really the truth? Is that really the truth, though? Like, I don't know.
So please, allow me on the battlefield again.
And you believed him? That's all it took to get you on his side? Not exactly, but it doesn't seem right to keep him locked up like that. He never actually committed any serious crimes, right? Of course he did. He tried to destroy Siri. Tried and failed. You can bet he would have if he could have. If Takumi hadn't stopped him, he'd have succeeded. Besides, attempted murder is still a crime. Is it really murder in this case, or more like destruction of property? Either way, the punishment feels a little harsh. It'd be a different story if he'd say, torn the team apart from the inside and killed a bunch of people. Don't worry, he's done that at different timelines. Takumi's like, he did that before! That's exactly what he did, and without any of us ever knowing until it was too late. Takumi's literally about to scream that it's like, guys, I know what he did. I played these games before, but he can't because he's already committed himself to not telling them about Eito or anything else in the future. It's just that no one here knows about that. Not the new guys, nor the ones who started out here. The fact that they're even thinking about giving him another chance shows they have no idea what he's really capable of. If they'd experienced what I have, if they see what he did, I was seriously considering telling everyone the whole truth. But before I could, I'll kill him. When Hideko said that, everyone turned to look at her. Oh my god, Hideko totally hates Eito more than Takumi hates Eito. Bro, Hideko is after him. If you let Eito out, I will kill him, and then I'll kill myself. There in the room immediately got a lot more tense. I heard someone gulp, and it echoed like a gunshot into silence. You're not being serious, are you? Dead serious. If Eito is allowed to go free, it's all over for us. We'd be better off resetting the whole thing. Resetting? The timeline! My point is, we won't gain anything by freeing Eito. Quite the contrary. We'll actually lose at least one member of the team. Because you'll kill yourself if we let him out. No one dared to say anything. Hideko was exuding an ice cold pressure that cowed us into silence. Of course, it's not my decision to make. We should really leave this decision to the captain. Hey, yeah, you haven't said anything in a while, Takumi. Is something the matter? And just like that, everyone's eyes were on B. I wasn't about to get intimidated though. Even if Hideko hadn't spoken out, my mind was already made up a long time ago. The answer was no, we're not letting Eito out. You can all say what you want, but I won't allow it. Not now, not ever. The members of the team who started out here all looked relieved when they heard me say that. The ones who came from the other academy looked a little disappointed, but didn't argue. Well, if you feel that strongly about it, I guess that's that. Yes, keep him in the cage. I just do not trust Eito to not do anything when he's out and free. Oh, I'm so bored! Bored! How long are they gonna make us wait? Oh, did you see Gord at one point? It will be night soon. Geez, aren't they ever gonna get here? For real, I'm starting to get sleepy. Don't be so harsh, guys. I'm sure the enemy has a good reason for taking so long. Perhaps they missed their train and had to wait for the next one? How about we all do that to kill some time? Do what? A killing game, of course! Who wants to die first? Up they're here.
Intruder alert.
Sorry, Naruto. Looks like the killing game will have to wait. Well, that stinks. I'll just have to kill a bunch of invaders until I feel better. Cool. It should be the combining 3-1. Siri, what do we do? Weren't you and Nigo supposed to be nailing down a strategy all this time? Oh, sure, we nailed one down, alright. Nailed it good. Yes, indeed. We could have started a carpentry business with the amount of nailing we did. Great, what is it? Yeah, what's the plan? It's... What else could it be? They don't have a plan. So let Sumito here figure it out. That's your big strategy? Our school likes to encourage independent thinkers and student autonomy. You've got to learn things for yourself sometime. The best teacher is first-hand experience, after all. You just didn't think of anything yourselves, did you? My dear boy, we thought of plenty! Yeah, we even had a plan that involved stealing the Supreme Commander's panties! Okay, Siri, let's not go that far. You three, this is no time to stand around. This is no time to stand around running your mouth. Oh, she's quite right! Get it together, Sumito! Inside, there's no use arguing with them. Is everybody ready? Why do they keep doing this group cheer thing? It's freaking me out. Let's do this! Special Defense Unit, move out! Don't worry, guys. One day, Eito, I guess, will probably be here, and everyone will be alive. And then we can watch as all 15 of them do it. And maybe Ava, if Ava ever joins us, if Eito's alive, and everyone else is alive. Alright, well, this is gonna be easy. I'm assuming Vestius is gonna show up again.
I could do this all day! This is easier than taking a splash in an inflatable bounce house!
Don't let your guard down yet. Look over there.
It's Vestius! Oh no, it's them. Oh, there's Vestius.
It's Hoodie!
They're back again.
Ignore them! We got invaders to kill.
Focus on the commander. On Pakron. We can deal with the other one later.
Two arms!
Cool.
Hear me!
Alright. Alright, good job.
Another bloodbath. We really did a number on these guys.
All thanks to my galactic bazooka, of course.
When the hell did you have a galactic bazooka?
Are we naming our attacks now?
More importantly, what do we do about them?
You pointed to where the figure we dubbed Hoodie stood. Hi, Vicious. They began walking towards us with slow deliberation. Then they pulled back their hood, revealing... If it's not Vicious, I'm gonna kill myself.
That's the Supreme Commander!
Yep, it's her.
What? Sirei told us earlier. This is who's leading the invader army.
Her?
That's the big boss?
I'll thank you not to refer to me by such a vulgar term.
The Supreme Commander brought her hand up to her mask.
Among my people, I am known as Veshness, the paragon of hope.
Well, I still say I'm cuter. No one said anything about her being cute.
So you can understand us now, too?
Vicious narrowed her eyes in response to my
Was
question.
that your attempt at a bluff? Or do you really not know?
The hell are you talking about?
She was silent for a moment. It seemed like she was thinking about something. Finally, she spoke again.
I see. Some days ago, my warriors and I experienced a sudden surge of power. That was also when we became able to understand your language. I came here to find out what caused it. But it seems you don't know either.
Everyone cast troubled glances at each other. Only Hideko reacted differently. It was subtle, but for a moment, it looked like her mouth twisted into a satisfied smile.
All this is going over my head. We gonna kill this girl or what?
That's right. If we can defeat their leader, it will end the war here and now.
Don't bother. If you fought me now, I'd only massacre you in one fell swoop.
Well, of course you think that Vicious is cute.
And where's the fun in that? I'd rather take my time and make it really hurt.
Hi, another white-haired anime character to add to Cole's list.
I'll pick you off one at a time to make it clear just how powerless you are and inflict true despair on the rest of you.
Excuse me, Vicious, you're the paragon of hope, not the paragon of despair. This isn't Danganronpa. Cole, you know exactly what I mean. She pointed upwards as she said that, right at the artificial satellite.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to take back Pakron's remains.
Pakron?
That's the commander we just defeated, isn't it?
In the last battle, one of you absorbed Mervrum's cryptoglobin.
You saw that?
Yes. I wanted to see your vile, barbaric nature in action. But I won't let the same thing happen today.
Huh?
Vicious moved before we had a chance to react. In a flash, she leapt over us to where Pakron's corpse lay, gathering into her arms, and was gone. Okay, bye, Vicious.
Wow. Pretty mortifying how easy that was for her.
Damn it!
How enraging!
If you have to get a rager, do it in your own time.
Well, even if she got away, it's not all bad.
Yeah, we still won the battle. We can be happy about that, can't we? I guess you're right. All right then, here we go.
Don't do it, please don't do it. Don't do it, group cheer again. I beg of you.
Special Defense
Oh,
Unit,
fucking
best in the
hell.
world, indestructible and undefeated. Never lose, never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on!
Guys, when is this gonna stop? We made it through our second defensive battle, or our third if you counted the one on the very first day. And so far, none of us had died. I just hope we could keep this up. But I didn't want to bring the others down thinking like that. After everything we'd been through the last couple of days, they deserve to enjoy their victory. Go back to the slasher route where everyone's dead. Cole, you might have the right idea. Let's go back to when they all hated each other. And we're all distrustful of each other.
Hey!
Nice work, everybody! Another spectacular victory! Keep this up, and you'll have the war won in no time.
Huh.
And the victory party? That's what last night was for. We can't have you cutting loose every time. This is a military academy, not a rowdy college dorm. It may very well be. Alas, I was looking forward to more revelry. When's the next attack due, anyway? I believe day 15. At least that's what Siri and Nigo told me before. Right, of course we did. Thanks for the reminder, Shizuhara. Just so, we received a report from the artificial satellite to that effect. I was surprised, but I didn't panic. I was past that now. There was no attack on day 15 the last time around. The same went for today on day 8. At least that gives us some time to rest. From day 8 to day 15, that's, round it up to the nearest 10, carry the 1, 6 days from now. It's 7 days! 15 minus 8! Oh, heard about that! That means after today, we've got 6 whole days to take it easy. You guys want a tightrope, walk across steel girders, and take bets on who falls first while we wait? Sorry to break it to you, but you won't have time for any of that. We'll need you all to start training in preparation for the next battle. Oh, for the love of murder. Guess we should have seen that coming. More free time! After the battle, we took our time over a late dinner, and went back to our rooms. I stayed out on the roof though. I was thinking about Hideko.
Starting tomorrow, I'm going to have a lot to do. Just do as you're told. Follow my instructions, and don't ask questions. Provided the work gets done, I'll answer all your questions. On the evening of day 9.
Hideko, you better not go back on your word about that. That was on day 5, and for the past 3 days, I'd done everything she asked me. There really was a lot to do. We've been so busy I hadn't even had time to think about all the things I wanted to ask her. But all that was about to change. Tomorrow was day 9, the day I'd get my answers. I'm holding you to it this time, Hideko. I won't back down until you've told me everything. I was conscious of a weird, restless feeling in my chest. Was it from anticipation? Or was it something more like fear? At that point, I still couldn't say for sure. It's day 9! Hideko, please tell us all about your time travel adventures. Yeah, it doesn't let me skip the ding dong bing bongs. I wonder if this is just for the specific route or what. I didn't know that today was Rock Day. Takumi, go quick! It's Eito! Oh, what the hell did Eito do this time? A little after breakfast, Showa came charging into my room in a panic. Eito, what did he do now? He's not in his cage! He's gone! He's escaped! Ah, fuck! He's on the loose! No! What? Don't let him out. Guys, watch your backs. I was on my feet before I knew it. I followed Shoma and we both rushed outside together. Who the hell let him out? Where's everyone else? You're the first one I told. Takimaru knows too, though. He and I were doing our morning training in the courtyard. That's where we noticed the cage was empty. Alright, you go tell the others about this. I'll look for Eito. Okay. Shoma nodded and hurried away. Don't tell me he's gonna get Siri and Nigo. Eito escaped? But how? No time to stop and think about it. I have to find him before he causes any trouble. Alright, let's go find Eito. Is there a specific place I'm supposed to go, or am I supposed to just run around? Okay, I guess I'll just run around and look for him. Are you in the war room, Eito? No sign of him here. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna have to check like every classroom. This is gonna be a little annoying. Finally, I stepped into a room and there he was. He's in the infirmary? Okay, that wasn't that hard. I found Eito, but that didn't mean I could relax.
Don't make me ask again, bastard. Just what the hell are you doing in here?
You've
What
asked
is
me
he
that
doing
plenty
here?
of times already, and I keep telling you I got curious about something.
Okay, but how did he get out?
I wanted to learn more about how the Revival-Matic works, so I just...
That's dangerous for him to use that and learn that information.
That's not what I mean! How did you get out of your cage? Tell me that!
Hey, calm down, Takimaru.
How am I supposed to be calm at a time like this? Ain't you the one who said it'd all be over if this guy got out?
I did, but...
Now fess up! How did you escape?
Takimaru shook Eito violently, but he didn't look the least bit
I
concerned.
had some help from a friend. Let's just call them K.
Who the hell is K? What the? Don't stop making more letters up. I'm trying to think of who could have possibly helped him escape. I mean, if you're going by the letter K, there's a few characters. There's Kyoshika, there's Kurara. I feel like it wouldn't be either of them unless like he convinced them somehow. There's Kadoa, but I don't think it's Kadoa. I don't think it's Nozomi, guys.
They unlocked my cage for me.
What? Well, who was it? Who's Kay?
No, I'm afraid I can't tell you. I could never betray a friend's confidence like that.
Then I'll just have to force it out of you.
Yeah, beat him about Takemaru.
Takimaru, no!
Takumi, just let him. Takemaru already had his fist raised high. I tried to grab his arm and pull him away from Eito. It didn't exactly work out. What the hell happened? A jolt of pain shot up my spine. I'd been knocked back so hard and so fast, my guts were still doing somersaults even after I came to a stop. For a moment, I had no idea what was happening. The next thing I knew, I was on the floor. Takemaru must have sent me flying, and I crashed against whatever was directly behind me, which just so happened to be the Revive-O-Matic. Oh my god! Don't tell me that the Revive-O-Matic is fucking busted because of this. Sorry, man. Guess I overdid it a little. Are you alright, Takumi? Yeah, I think so. Eito, stop lying and pretending to be concerned about Takumi. Fighting through the pain, I got to my feet. Then I turned around to look at the machine. What just happened? Huh? Oh. It's broken? Oh my god, you guys broke the Revive-O-Matic. This is really bad. This is extremely bad. An ominous plume of black smoke was rising from the wreckage of the Revive-O-Matic, and I had a feeling things were about to get a whole lot worse. This is bad, right? That's one way of putting it. It wasn't long before everyone else heard the noise and came running. Yeah, just what the heck did you guys do it here? The Revive-O-Matic! It's oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! Eito, you did this, didn't you? Yeah, I might as well blame him. Eito just sighed and shook his head in exasperation. Perhaps you'd care to explain what happened, Takumi? I reluctantly gave everyone a quick summary of the events that led to our current predicament. So basically, Takemaru did it? It wasn't on purpose! Takumi grabbed my arm and I just lost control. Whoever is to blame, this is a catastrophe nonetheless. Yeah, we can't use the Revive-O-Matic anymore, and any of us die in battle. No, we stay dead! There's no coming back anymore! The whole group seemed to freeze up for a moment. A lot of them started to glare accusingly at Takemaru. Come on, everybody, it's not all bad. Maybe we can repurpose the wreckage and use it to grill fish. Kako, I love you, but this is not the time. I better inspect the damage to see if I can repair it. Before you start, it's back to the cage for you, Atsuki. I don't remember saying you could wander around as you please. You guys take it back to the courtyard. Nigo and I will get things started here. I do wonder who was it that helped him escape. Okay, now that we found Eito, it's time for his execution! Oh, allow me. Ah, yes, the two freaking blue-haired freaks. Hold on, nobody said anything about killing him. We're just locking him up, right? Let's just get on with it. Everyone, wait a minute! Okay, goodbye, Cole. Thanks for sticking around for my late ass stream. Have fun with your volleyball. Showa broke off from the group and ran over to Eito's cage. After inspecting the door, he turned back to us. His cage! It's still locked! Huh? A moment later... Oh, Hideko knows. But I don't know. Hideko groaned and hunched over, her face twisted in pain. What's wrong? Just as suddenly, she raised her head again and screamed out a warning. No. Not that cage! You have to put him somewhere else. Huh? Why? I can't explain it, just trust me. This is all so sudden. Yeah, you gotta at least give us a reason. Everyone looked confused and a little uncomfortable. But that atmosphere soon dissipated when there was another scream, this time from Kako. Blah, blah, blah! I see it all now! What was that catchphrase, Kako? What? Seriously, the hell is going on? That was the sound of Kako's detective senses going off. I assume you've made another brilliant deduction, Sister Dearest? Ito, you said that Kay opened your cage for you, right? That's right. So then, why is the door still locked? Well... Did Kay lock it again? No, that wouldn't make sense. The cage would have been empty. There'd be no point in locking it. There's only one key to the cage anyway, and that key is... I've got it. Siri gave it to me when we left the infirmary. So how did Kay open the cage in the first place? If Siri had the key up until now, there's no way anyone else could have opened it. In other words, there was never any Kay. Eito escaped from the cage all on his own. Everyone gasped and looked at Eito. In response, he just smiled. I see. That's an impressive theory, but even assuming it's true, how exactly did I get out all on my own? Oh, well, you must have... I don't have a clue. What a pity. Shall I tell you the answer then? Your first guess was actually the right one. After I left the cage, Kay locked it up again. I'm calling BS! That does sound pretty illogical. Perhaps, but consider the alternative. What's so logical about the idea of me breaking out on my own without even damaging the case? Okay, then tell us who Kay is! I've already told you, I can't. How about we torture it out of him? Oh, sounds fun. There's no point in doing that. If my dear sister's theory is correct, there is no Kay, so obviously he can't tell us who they are. Alright! Party pooper. Why are these two? These two are so intent on getting Eito. Either way, we should assume Kako is right. In that case, we'll have to find somewhere else to lock Eito up. If he could just break out of these cages on his own, anything could happen. Where are we gonna put him then? Oh, I have an idea. We're putting him in Takumi's room. Oh, in here? How about in here? There's a lock on the door and no window, so he won't be able to escape. And it's a room we never use ourselves. That suits me fine. It's bigger than my last place, and there's even a bed. I just hope the rent isn't too steep. Yeah, laugh it up. And so we decided to hold Eito in the room with no name. He's got these weird capsule-like machines. I guess we'll call it the capsule room for now. I don't trust him in this room. I truly do not. I'm like, he's gonna bring a bomb or something. Leaving our prisoner inside, the rest of us stepped out of the capsule room. I got the key from Siri when we told him our plan. I made sure the door was locked up tight. Once I was satisfied there was no way Eito could get it open, we all left. There was no point in hanging around anymore. I had a lot on my mind. Eito, Broken Revivomatic, this mysterious K person, and whether or not they really existed. And day 100 was still a long, long way off. I'd have to strengthen my bonds with the others if we were going to become a real team before then. Yuriko said she'd tell me everything today. Tonight, actually. That means I still have some time to kill. Maybe I'll go hang out with someone for a while. It's free time! I'm assuming we can't hang out with Eito. Anyways, okay. Who has done Commander Reserves? Okay, we need Takemaru to do another one. Not Eito. We need Eva to do another one. Shoma, Nozomi. Well, Nozomi can't really do it. Shoma. Okay, so it's Takemaru, Eva, and Shoma. Cool, I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna take a guess and say we can't hang out with Eito. Yep, he's in here. Oh, he's in here, alright. Okay, well, we can give gifts to people. Wait, actually. I might go on an exploration first. Well, I'm gonna train up some people. Until it's actually shown that Eito's gonna fight with us, I'm not leveling him up. Okay. Who the hell needs to level it up? Oh, he did go apparently. Let's see. I'm poor. Yeah, we need to get more minerals. I'll go do that. Oh, we also need all more textiles now, too. Where the hell is textiles and minerals? What do you say? It's nothing. Alright, let's head out.
Let's get moving.
Okay, the minerals are in the underground. The underground! Guys, cue the underground song. From Undertale. Anyway, I think I've gotten mostly everything over here, so I don't think I need to look for anything particular. Yeah. Okay, let's just wander around. Let's get that thing, because that makes the 200. You see a stone statue, let's destroy it. We got a small red crystal.
Yes!
You find a disused mine, get Kurara to dig. We got a silver ore. You trip and fall, make your own stairs. Gold.
Yes! What?
Nice philosopher's stone. You see a tasty looking fruit, let's ignore it. Found a jewelry box. Force it open. Never mind, Takumi took 3 damage. We found a large stone. Let's get Yoshika to slash it.
Here's what I found.
This looks like an old mineral store. Let's take the yellow rock. Nice power stone.
Here's something.
We found a large stone. Get Yoshika to slash it.
Here's what I found.
You taste it like fruit. Ignore it. And you find a disused mine, get Kurara to take it.
We did it!
You find the roots of an old park. Let's look at the flowers. Got a pumice stone.
Here's something.
Pumice stone kind of sucks. You find a shooting game. Aim for the heavy-looking gem. You got a diamond.
Here's something.
Nice. Yes, we will get rid of the pumice stone. Okay, I think this is good. I'm gonna end this exploration.
That should do it.
Very quick exploration, but it worked out, I think. We got 800 minerals, god damn. Oh, I was supposed to also get textiles. I'll do that the next time. Before I knew it, the sun was sinking behind the western horizon. The night of day 9. This is when Hideko promised to answer all my questions. I'd better go find her. I didn't have time to look for very long. I happened to glance around the roof and spotted someone sitting on the other side of the fence. It was Hideko. What's she doing over there? I hopped over the fence and sat down next to her. Is this the same CG? Yeah. Oh, she's crying this time. I don't think she was crying last time, was she? Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. This was something I hadn't expected. Hideko looked different. It was her eyes. They were usually so sharp and cold, never betraying the slightest hint of weakness, but now they were filled with tears. Big, wet tears that ran all the way down her face. Yeah, I don't think she was crying last time. I didn't understand. Why the sudden change? What was going on? This was so far removed from what I'd come to expect from her, my brain just couldn't process it. I felt like I should say something, but I couldn't find the words. What do I do? What do I say? What can I say? The normal thing to do in this situation would be to say something comforting, something considerate. But in my confused state of mind, all I could come up with was something totally meaningless.
Are you... crying?
Hideko took off her glasses and wiped her eyes. She took several deep breaths before answering.
No, I'm not.
You definitely are, though. Did something happen?
Something?
Like, you know, something sad or painful or...
No, not really.
So then, why are you...
Why do you have to be so dense? I told you, I'm not crying. And if I was, it would be incredibly insensitive of you to keep pestering me about it. Even middle school kids have enough delicacy not to walk up to a crying person and ask, "Are you crying?"
She had me there. I didn't want to say anything that might make this worse, so I just clammed up.
Did you hear about the Revivomatic?
No.
It was damaged pretty badly. Sire and Nigo have made some repairs, so we should be alright. We can at least revive each other again, but it's not completely fixed yet. They said one part of it is still badly damaged.
Huh.
Which part of it? That's very concerning. Hidiko's eyes were still fixed on the scenery that stretched on in front of us. She didn't look away when she spoke again.
The way they light up the night like this, they're really quite beautiful.
The undying flames?
Yes, the same flames that will raise this world to the ground in another 90 days.
The wall of fire flickered in the distance, as if it were already burning away the night sky. The way the flames moved, you can imagine they were dancing with joy, or writhing in agony.
What are you doing here, anyway?
Do you really have to ask?
She avoided my gaze and turned back to the horizon. A cold breeze blew, ruffling her hair.
It's the night of day 9. You promised to tell me everything if I made it this far. I've done everything you asked. Followed all your instructions without question, so now it's your turn. It's time for you to keep your promise.
There was a long silence while I waited for a reply. Every time the wind blew through Hidiko's hair, it released a gentle, sweet aroma in the air. The aroma of lavender? It was calming, comforting. I'd smelled it somewhere recently, but I couldn't quite place it. Was this scent lavender? Just as I started to recognize it, Hidiko spoke up again.
No. It's not over yet.
God damn it, Hidiko.
Why not?
My instructions. I have one last order for you to carry out.
What is it?
Even now, she still wouldn't look at me, which made her request little more than a whisper, even more surprising.
Kiss me.
Bro, what the hell? What the hell? Where are we?
Huh?
Not for the first time that evening, I found myself at a complete loss for words. Was she serious? Was it a joke? I really couldn't tell. No, it had to be a joke. There was no way Hidiko would. Or maybe it was a trick. Maybe this was her plan all along. By giving me an impossible order like this, she could weasel out of our deal right at the end. You failed to uphold your end by refusing to carry on my orders. I don't have to tell you a thing. I can imagine her using that excuse to call the whole thing off. This girl really was an evil genius. Although, what if it wasn't a joke or a trick? My palms were sweating. My throat was dry. I need to decide how to deal with this, and fast. I couldn't just stand there like a statue all night. I don't understand. How did it come to this? What am I supposed to do? There's no time to think about it. I just have to make a choice. What do I do here? What the hell is this decision? Well, this is such an odd decision to make. This is such an odd thing to happen on a day 10 of all days. Well, I don't particularly want to, mostly because I'm just like, it feels like a very odd request from Hidiko. And also, I'm just curious to see what would happen if I say no. Whether she was joking or not made no difference. This was one order I wasn't willing to follow. I couldn't kiss Hideko. Not with the way I felt about Karuba, or Nozomi for that matter. I guess that's also why. I still wasn't sure whether those two were the same person or not. But when I thought about them, I knew I couldn't go through with this. So I didn't. I didn't say or do anything. She didn't speak either. We both sat there in silence, gazing at the undying flames flickering in the distance. After what seemed like a long time, Hideko finally broke the silence.
You didn't think I was serious, did you? Honestly, you're just as naive as ever.
Oh, she was serious about it. God damn it. A faint smile played across her lips for a moment, then she abruptly got to her feet. She left without saying another word. I didn't have a chance to stop her, and was left all on my own. Once again, Hideko had avoided telling me the truth. All of a sudden, she seemed so fragile, so vulnerable. Like if I called out to her now, she might disappear completely. Despite all that, I think I finally had my answer. Just now, Hideko said I was as naive as ever. That's a weird way to talk about someone you've only known for 9 days. Those words, along with everything else that had happened, were starting to add up. Hideko was like me. She wasn't the same Hideko that started out here in this timeline.
She's also a time traveler.
Yep. Good job, Takumi. You figured it out. Before day 100 for once. I do wonder if we had chosen to kiss Hideko if she would have told us everything. Probably not. Honestly, I don't know. It doesn't feel like she would have. Oh. Hello? Hello? This is a supplemental broadcast. Hey, there, the announcement about celebrating your milestone. I already unlocked all the classrooms.
Hooray!
That means you don't get anything special today. Just use this time to train extra hard, okay? Cool. Thanks, guys. Training, huh? I doubted I'd be making any time for that today. I had something much more important to deal with. Namely, picking things up where I left off with Hideko. She'd blown me off again last night. I was getting tired of this. Today's the day I get the truth out of her. Of course, just saying it was one thing. How do I actually do that, though? Technically, I refused to carry out Hideko's final order. That meant our deal was off. If I tried the straightforward approach, she'd only blow me off again. But what else can I do? This sounds like such a cliche, but maybe I could give her a present? Something special. Something that would show her I really care about her and get her to trust me. Only problem is, I can't think of anything that would move Hideko that much. I thought about it a while longer, but still didn't come up with anything. Guess I'll just have to ask the others. She likes cats, Takumi. And so, after breakfast, I set out to ask around and try to figure out what to get Hideko. Alright, who should I talk to first? Let's see, who's around? Let's talk to Moko. We can talk to Eito? Bro, why the hell is Takumi asking Eito of all people?
Hey!
Takumi, perfect timing! Can I put you in a Kobatrist really quick? I'd rather you did it. Then what are you even doing here? What is there to do in a gym besides wrestling? There's tons of stuff. It's okay, I get it. You've come to interrogate me about that thing, right? Well, it's true. I opened the valve for the fountain in the courtyard all the way. What about it? You're saying this could have had something to do with how Eito escaped? Oh my god. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The valve in the... Oh, hold on. We know that there's a way to get into the cage based on the mystery route with how Ava was able to get into Showa's cage, apparently by like making it buoyant. So theoretically, there's also a way to get Eito out of his cage by also making the water level rise. Although who the hell blew up 100 balloons for him? Who the hell did that? Wait, oh my god, wait, was it actually? Did he actually get out that way? The same way that Ava got into Showa's cage in the mystery route? Is that what happened? Oh my god. I didn't say anything about that yet. That sounds like it could be important though.
Huh?
Can you tell me more about that? It was yesterday, really early in the morning. I'd say 1 a.m. on day 9. I felt really hot, and I couldn't sleep, so I went for a little walk in the courtyard. Then I ended up talking to Eito. That's very dangerous. I've been wondering just how high that fountain over there can reach. Maybe you'd be good enough to turn it up for me? Once he mentioned it, I got curious too. I opened the valve, and the water started shooting up like a huge geyser. And you just left it like that? Yeah, Eito asked me to. Said watching it would help him sleep. That definitely sounded suspicious. I wasn't sure what it meant yet, but I felt like I should remember it for later. Right now, I had to focus on Hideko. I switched gears and asked Moko if she had any idea what she might like. She thought for a moment before answering. I don't know how much it'll help, but she once told me she likes stuff that comes in sets of 3 colors. 3 colors? Yeah, stoplights, sports medals, that kind of thing. Even wine. That's got red, white, and rose. Oh, and another thing. Moko reached into her hood and pulled something out. Oh, what the hell is this? San Shokupan?
No!
It's 3 flavors in 1 bun. I got it from the cafeteria. I was gonna eat it later, but I've got plenty more. You can have this one. I had no reason to say no, so I took the bun and left. Moko, don't tell me you helped Eito escape. Bro, how did he get someone to blow up 100 balloons for him though? Hey, Eito. Hello, Takumi. I've been thinking about when you visited me a while back and said you're alive. I've been trying to figure out what you could have experienced to make you say that and what? You really want to know? Yeah. And let me out of here. I promise I'll tell you that. So that was just another ruse, huh? Was it though? I assure you, it's a very convincing theory. As if anyone would fall for that. I glared at Eito for a moment in silence. If you did let me out, I could be useful in other ways too. I could act as your advisor, help you out with any little things you don't want anyone else knowing about. Not interested. You're the one who's visiting me. Why are you even here, if not to hear what I have to say? I came here for ideas on how to get through to Hideko, but why the hell would you ask Eito, the guy who hates all humans? But even if Eito did know anything useful, he was the last person I wanted to get help from. Then leave! Oh, don't look at me like that. I might just have to tell everyone about the other thing, you know? Which other thing? About you coming from the future. You still haven't told them, have you? I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. It's a secret between you and me. And a secret this important isn't something you blurt out in the heat of the moment. No, I'm saving it for the right moment. Suddenly, I noticed something sticking out of Eito's pocket. I darted forward, reached in, and pulled it out. Oh my god, how the hell did he get someone to get him a bunch of balloons? Oh, don't tell me he was like, hey guys, can you get me some balloons from the Gift-O-Matic? I think they would really liven up the freaking cage, you know? I think I'm getting a little bored in here, so maybe if you guys brought me some balloons, it would really help with my boredom. They're just balloons. There's nothing nefarious going on. What the hell am I gonna do with all these balloons anyways? And then he did the thing that Ava did. Can't you tell? It's a balloon. Okay, wait, and it's also, this helps with the theory that Eito is X, right, in the mystery route. Because he's the one that gave all of the instructions on, like, how to kill people, right? And I'm assuming that he told Ava how to, how to get into Shoma's cage. And he was like, yeah, you could use this balloon trick where you get a bunch of balloons and you blow them up and you turn the fountain on and you use buoyancy and then you can get into Shoma's cage. That's probably what he told Ava. That's why it's the, like, exact same method of, like, how he got out of the cage as to how Ava got into the cage. Which means that, and also he just likes giving one-letter names to people, like K and X. Exactly. Guys, it's totally Eito. Eito is totally the killer in the mystery route. God damn it. Don't tell me that this is the route. If Eito knows this method, then maybe this is the route where Eito figures out. Maybe he uses the time machine. I forgot we have a goddamn time machine now. He uses the time machine to go into the mystery route and become X. Oh my god. Oh god, we have to keep an eye on him. Not just any balloon either. It's made of a special kind of rubber that makes it extra sturdy. I stared at the balloon in my hand, trying to piece some things together. You can have it if you like. There's plenty more where that came from. I shoved it into my pocket and left. Oh my god, bro, I can't believe that he used the same method to get out. It was his method in the first place. Hey guys. Please don't disturb the crime scene, Mr. Sumino. The world's greatest mystery-solving twins are working a case here. A case? Isn't it obvious? The SAD, or Scandalous Aotsuki Disappearance for short. Why is the short version longer? Have you found any clues? No, not yet, but there is one thing that's interesting. Akemi, did you notice anything strange about the courtyard when we came here last night? It's wet. No, not really. The ground was damp. The whole place was soaked. There are lots of plants here, so there's a lot of moisture around, but it was a lot wetter than usual yesterday. It was like the courtyard had been doused by a sprinkler or something. Huh, I didn't notice that at all. But what's it got to do with the sad case? That's the question we aim to answer during this investigation. The ground in the courtyard was wet. It's weird, but I've got other things to worry about. I asked Eva and Kako for ideas on what might make Hideko open her heart to me. To their credit, the two of them gave the matter some serious thought before answering. Sorry, I've never really spoken to Hideko all that much. Me neither. I don't think I can tell you anything useful. That's too bad. Here, maybe this will make up for it. Kako reached into her pocket and took out something. What's this? It's a piece of poop! What? She's kidding. It looks like some kind of animal fossil to me. I couldn't tell you what kind of animal it was though. We found it while we were looking for Eito before. Looks rare, doesn't it? Here you go. Without waiting for a reply, Kako pressed a strange fossil into my hand. Well, I had no reason to refuse to take it, and I figured it might come in useful for something later on. God, I can't believe fucking Poo Eito. Oh, Takemi, are you here to help me train? I'm still so weak. I feel like I might keel over if Vader just looks at me hard enough. Sorry, but there's something else I want to talk about. I told Shoma about my quest to gather information. Something that will make Hideko open her heart? Well, I can think of one thing. Soft vinyl. What? Like plastic? Yes, like a doll made from soft vinyl. Although doll isn't really the right word, maybe figure would be better. It's not just a human-shaped one she likes after all. Did Hideko tell you that herself? That's right. She used to collect them back in the complex. A sadistic ice queen like her is secretly being a passionate toy collector. It's kinda cute, don't you think? Those are some surprisingly strong terms coming from Shoma. Oh, speaking of toys. About 2 days ago, Eito asked me for something. I just remembered now, and it might have anything to do with how we escaped. Oh, it was definitely the balloons, wasn't it? What did he ask you for? Some sturdy rubber balloons. Empty ones, of course, not already inflated. There were about 100 of them. Yep, the 100 balloons. Oh wait, how the hell did he inflate them then? How the hell did he get someone to get the freaking pump? 100? I made them using the gift of Mannequin gifted to him that morning, along with his breakfast. He said he wanted them to help strengthen his diaphragm and improve his lung capacity. I didn't believe that was all there was to it, of course. But I didn't see how it could hurt, so I gave them to him anyway. Yep. Don't tell me that Tsubasa's gonna tell us that she let Eito use the freaking bicycle pump or something. Hi, Yoshika. Are you in on it too? Something that would touch Lady Hideko's heart? I'm not sure how useful this would be, but I believe she likes cats. Cats? You know, furry creatures that go meow. She had a pet one back in the complex. She admires their independence, their ability to work at night, and their hunting habits. Apparently, they remind her of herself that way. Cats, huh? If I may, I've been wondering about Sir Eito. Do you really think he could have broken out of this cage without any assistance? Is something bothering you about that theory? It may be nothing, but something curious happened 2 days ago, on the night of day 8, after we'd all assembled in the cafeteria. When I heard there was no post-battle celebration, I wandered into the courtyard to get some air. While I was out there, I heard a voice coming from the animal pens. It was Serato, of course. He requested that I close the drain in the corner of the grounds. The sound of the water was keeping him awake. Even a prisoner deserves humane treatment, and I thought it couldn't possibly do any harm. So you did it? Yes. I don't see how it could have any bearing on his escape, but I thought I should mention it. Yep, okay, so, and then someone had to have given him the bicycle pump. Who the hell was it? I think this is all I'm gonna learn for now. I don't know if I'm any closer to winning Hideko over, but at least I know more about her interests now. I believe Lady Hideko likes cats. A sadistic ice queen like her secretly being a passionate toy collector. So if I want to give her a present, a vinyl figure of a cat should be the way to do it. But not just any cat. There's one more important detail that I just learned. And that's... Hideko told me she likes stuffs that come in 3 colors. So, a cat with 3 colors. In other words, a calico. Alright, I'd better head over to the Gift-O-Matic and whip out a calico cat figure. Can I... Okay. Cool. That was easy. Okay, it's done. Now I just have to give it to Hideko. So what are you going to do about Eito, huh? It took me a while to figure out where Hideko was. Sometime after sunset, someone told me they'd seen her going into her room, so I hurried over there. Takumi? What are you doing in here? Haven't you heard of knocking? Whoops, sorry, I have something for you. What? I don't know if it's your kind of thing or not, but I handed the calico cat figure to Hideko. I don't understand. It's a present for you. I thought you might like it. Hideko stared at the little plastic figure, and tears filled her eyes. Wait, tears? I wasn't prepared for this. I didn't think she'd like it that much. It's not possible. What do you mean? You couldn't possibly have known. About what? Hideko didn't reply, but slipped the cat figure into her pocket. There was more going on here than I realized, but I had gotten through to her, that much was clear. Pressing my advantage, I looked her in the eyes and asked again. Hideko, please, tell me the truth. The truth about you. Oh, persuasion time, I guess. What is this? You're just suddenly giving me a gift?
Are you trying to buy me over with material goods? You must think I'm a fool.
That's not it. Okay, thank God that was the right choice.
Come on, that's not what I'm doing at all.
I just wanted to express myself to you. I thought it would help you understand that I'm actually in good faith, or that you would at least see how serious I was.
Anyway, a promise is a promise. You couldn't meet the conditions I laid out. You didn't follow my final order.
Oh, that was not the right one. I don't know what the right one is.
You actually meant that?
You really wanted me to do it? Are you completely insane? Of course not. I was just teasing you. Stop jumping to the conclusions. Never mind. Well, it really doesn't matter. Seeing you right now really doesn't inspire me to ask about it. Forget I said anything. No! Okay, let's try again.
Are you trying?
Alright.
Come on.
Anyway, you couldn't meet the conditions I laid out.
Last night? Wait, what's the right answer?
Are you...
Let's go redo this. Let's retry again.
Are you trying?
I just don't know if there's like another choice that I'm supposed to wait for.
Anyway, a promise is a promise. You couldn't meet the conditions I laid out.
What do you mean the what are you talking about is the right answer?
But what are you talking about?
I don't really follow what you're saying. Oh, then so be it. Although...
Well, there is something on my mind.
What? Oh, wait, was I not supposed to say anything? That's the right answer? The right answer is not saying anything? I didn't even do that on purpose. I was going to click something, and then I didn't click it in time. Let me ask you this. Why would you give something like that to me? A calico cat figure.
What made you pick this to give to me of all things?
Okay, never mind. That's not the right answer.
Oh, well...
Oh.
Unico, no, come back. I'm trying again.
What made you pick?
I thought you'd like it. This one is actually kind of hard.
It's like I told you before.
I somehow knew you'd like it.
Oh.
I see. It's true. I do like calico toys. Being totally honest with you, I was happy you gave it to me.
But how did you know? My fondness for soft vinyl figures.
Okay, never mind. I'm going to just say no one told. Okay, I'm just gonna say nothing. Okay, apparently half of these questions are just saying nothing. And it's hard to figure out which one is which. Like, this is actually one of the... This is like the hardest persuasion thing I've had to do so far. Because I just don't know what Hideko wants half the time.
Like I told you before.
Oh. But how? How did you know?
I just knew.
My fondness for soft vinyl figures. You couldn't possibly have known about that.
You told me yourself! In another timeline!
Well, Hideko, you told me yourself.
I asked Kyoshika, Shoma, and Moko about you. But that was just an excuse. I knew long before I asked any of them. I swear it. The fact that you like cats and collect calico toys. Like I said, I remember you telling me yourself. But how could you? No, that's impossible. This has to be some kind of mistake. Well, I guess you have my thanks. For the calico toy. Did Takumi just fucking gaslight her?
Thank you.
I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, that was the right one to do. Great. They're so awkward, Jesus Christ. Hey, what did you say just now? What did you mean by that's impossible? Never mind, don't worry about it. How am I supposed to? I told you, it's some kind of mistake.
There's no way you could have known.
I do know. Okay, that worked.
I do know.
I know all too well. What is it you think you know exactly? All the pain and suffering you've been through.
Watch your mouth. Are you insane? Don't say things like that so lightly. You'd never understand.
Did I do it? No, I didn't. I don't know which answer I'm supposed to say. Okay. Let me try again. Let me try again.
There's no way you could have...
I do know. I think maybe I just... Because the first two options before were about the same, so maybe I'm just supposed to say, shut up!
Watch your mouth. Are you insane?
That did not work. Okay, never mind. Yeah, never mind. That just made her really mad. Okay, let me try again.
There's no way.
I do.
Watch your mouth.
Um,
Are you insane?
This one? Okay.
You've been hurting, all on your own.
This whole time, shouldering this burden alone. Isn't that right? Stop it. I guess, if there's something weighing you down, I want a piece of that burden. No, not just a piece.
Listen to me, Hiruko. All of the pain and suffering you're feeling.
Is it this one? Yeah, I said the right one.
I'll share it with you.
Takumi.
Hiruko, we can build a new future. One where nobody has to die. A future where we all make it to day 100 with a smile. Not just day 100, day 101, day 102. And every day after that too. Let's create a future where we can live happily forever. But if we're going to make that happen, you need to tell me everything. So please, tell me, Hiruko. So we can make the perfect future that we all deserve. Together.
Yay! That was so hard. But we did it. This music complete. Takumi, are you sure you can handle it? The truth is a lot more cruel than you think, and once you hear it, there will be no going back. Are you prepared for that? Do you still want to know? Yes, I'm sure. Alright, I'll tell you. But promise me one thing first. Whatever you might learn, don't let it destroy you. I looked into her eyes again. Okay, I promise. Hiruko seemed to accept my resolve. Then, she abruptly left the room and led me outside. What are we doing out here? I wanted us to see the satellite. Hiruko looked up into the night sky, where the pale, shimmering artificial satellite hung in the void of space.
It's so far away from us. Almost impossibly far. It looks so big. So close. Like we could reach out and touch it. But we'll never actually get there. Or more accurately, we've never got there. Even after everything we've tried, it's always just out of reach.
Everything we've tried?
You've probably figured this out already, but I'm a time traveler, just like you. I hesitated for a moment, then nodded. But this isn't a one-time only thing. I've lived through these 100 days countless times. Every time, things play out a little differently, and create all kinds of new problems. And I've experienced all those variations, all the branching timelines that result from the different choices we make. That's why I've been able to tell when the next attack is coming, among other things. And all of this doesn't just apply to me. There's someone else. And that's you, Takumi. Huh? You've also experienced our 100 days here countless times before. What was she talking about? I was so confused I blurted out the first thing that came into my head. That can't be right! This is only my second time here! No, it's not. You've been through this just as much as me, over and over again in an endless loop. Even now, this is only the most recent in a long series of 100-day cycles. You just can't remember the others. No, it can't be. Okay, so I guess, yeah, he is just repeating them over and over again every time, but he just forgets every time he does it.
Strictly speaking, neither of us are time travelers in the way you think we are.
More like parallel universe hoppers.
This isn't a matter of us leaping back in time. It's more that we're trapped in a time loop.
Oh, I guess that's a little different, yeah. Man, Aaron would love this.
That goes for me, and you too. You're the same as me, Takumi. You're not a time traveler. You're a time looper.
Huh. Okay, then how do we get out of this time loop? Wait, this is a story log? You've arrived at Story Lock 1? Oh my god, now we have to do different things now. Oh, okay, fine. Oh, wait, there's unlock conditions for this. Wait, did this one have unlock conditions too? Hold on, where the hell was it? Somewhere here, I think. Wait, I want to look at the other story lock. I don't remember where it was. I don't think this is it. It's over here. Wait, over here? Which day was it? Over here. Oh, this is says reach story lock 2. Okay, so wait, this one actually has unlock conditions to unlock story lock 1 though. Oh my god. You're only on like day 10. Jesus Christ, guys. You can't just hit me with a story lock already. So this one says you have to unlock endings 34, 36, 72, and 76. 72 and 76 are over in the slasher route, right? And I've already done those. I'm curious to see, is that the ones where Hideko tells us about about her time traveling thing? 72 and 76. Let's see, this one's 78. 82, 72 and 70, 77, 79, 80, 75, 76. This is slasher route. What the hell is this ending? Can I look at it? Oh, this is the one. Oh, this is the one where I think you stay and fight. Ah, this is the one where Takumi gets infected with Alpha 1 and he becomes Gi Takumi. Again. But like, okay, so 76 is Gi Takumi route, and then 72 is this one. What is this one? 72 is go after Nozomi. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the one where it's like go after Nozomi or go after Hideko. Oh, yeah. This is definitely the one where it's Gi Takumi, and then he goes after Nozomi and kills Nozomi, and then Hideko captures him, and they have this whole talk about it. Okay, yeah. So it's those friends. So we've unlocked those, so we just need the 30 ones to get it. How do I? Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to go find that first. God damn it, we keep running into story lags. Stop gatekeeping my story from me! I guess we'll go back and we'll say yes to kissing Hideko. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna change stuff, but sure. Are we actually gonna do it? Or is Hideko just gonna be like, I was testing resolve or something? I don't know. But fine. We'll kiss her. Sure, Hideko. That's what you told me to do. Shameful is the man who spurns a woman's invitation. Well, not exactly. I was just trying to mess with Hideko. I would bring my face ever so slightly near her, making her believe I was serious. Then when she panicked, I'd tell her it was all just a joke. That was the plan anyway. But this is why you should stick to what you know. Because before I could even lean in closer to Hideko, it was like she sensed something was up.
You idiot! What's the matter with you?
Hey!
Did he like fall off the roof or something? Who's the real idiot here? Takumi. Hideko shoved me by the shoulders and I plummeted headfirst off the end of the room. Takumi, that's what you get for trying to kiss Hideko on day 10 of all days. Oh god. Get this guy out of here. Splat. Alright, get him in the oh my god, wait, the broken revival-matic. Oh, something's gonna happen when he gets revived, isn't it? My head's been open like a watermelon, splattered my brains all over the place. I still can't believe that stab wounds can't be healed easily by the revival-matic, but sure, getting your head fucking squished open can. Ew, that must be gross to handle too. And explosions! Explosions too, man. I had a dream. I dream about kissing. Not with Hideko. Not with Katawa. Or even with Nozomi. Then who the hell? What the hell is going on? Takumi, are you okay? Takumi, what kind of fucking brain damage did you get from the goddamn brain splattering that you had? With Kurara? With Kyoshiko? What the hell is going on? With Tsubasa? What the hell, Takumi? What the hell is this? What is this nonsense? But why? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. And for some reason, I felt this sense of guilt. No shit, man, you should. Guilt? Toward who? Like, huh? The three that you never really built a connection with this, in this round at least. Huh? Why am I sleeping? God, this is so weird. I opened my eyes and saw a familiar ceiling. The ceiling of my room inside Last Defense Academy. And why was I sleeping? All I remember is that I made up my mind to live all 100 days here again. I remember stopping Eito from Kelly's theory. I remember deciding not to tell everyone about the time travel. After that, it all gets blurry. How did I get back to my room? It's day 24! Oh my god, he was passed out for 14 days. Oh, Moko. Hey! Oh, Takumi, you're finally awake! Moko, couldn't you at least ring the door? Wait, what are you doing here? No, I'm here to eat you. Just jokes. We've been taking shifts to look after you. Today just happens to be my turn. Yeah, I'm surprised that Nozomi wasn't here when we woke up, like every other time. Look after me. Is something wrong with me? More importantly, you should still be at second to last defense academy. Oh my god, he lost so much of his memory. Wait, he doesn't remember the whole time travel thing with Hideko. He forgot about it. I swallowed down my remark before it could escape my lips. If I said the wrong thing, I might accidentally reveal that I traveled through time. Moko must have sensed something was off from my behavior. Look at me. Do you have any idea what day it is today? Huh? What day? The last memory I have is of day 3. Oh my god, he only remembers day 3. Oh, he forgot that Eito escaped, and now he can't follow up on it. Day 4? I see. Well, as long as you're alive and well, that's all that matters. Is it because the revival magic was broken that he lost most of his memory? Well, do you get the general idea now? Yeah, I think I'm good. Hideko and I fell off the roof on day 9 and lost consciousness until today, day 24. Hideko also fell off the roof? What the hell, Hideko? Right? Yeah, that's about the size of it. How about you, Hideko? Well, I'm a little confused, but I believe I understand. After waking up, Moko brought me to the cafeteria where everyone was gathered. They explained everything that happened to me, and Hideko. Let's see if I have this right. On the evening of day 9, Hideko and I fell from the roof and died. So Hideko- wait, why did Hideko also fall though? Our bodies were found and immediately brought to the revival-matic for resuscitation, but the machine bugged out and I was brought back with an incomplete memory. That's why my memory stopped suddenly. Hideko didn't remember anything past day 3 either. Yeah, why the hell did Hideko throw herself off the goddamn roof too? In other words, how we fell off the roof and what exactly happened to us was as much a mystery to her as it was to me. So I don't know if maybe Hideko's lying if she doesn't remember, but also it was the revival-matic that caused the memory loss. So maybe Hideko also doesn't know that Takumi knows, or that he did know. I guess Takumi doesn't know anymore either. Yo-ho! Maybe the two of you shacked up for the days you were missing and threw yourself on the roof in a lover's suicide? Come on, we'd never do that. It's so nonsensical that it's not even worth refuting. Anyway, Takumi, do you really not remember? I told you, everything after the middle of day 3 is gone. Why do you keep asking anyway? Do you? No, I don't remember a thing. Oh, she's lying. She definitely remembers. That's why I'm asking you, so I can find out what happened. Wouldn't it be interesting if one of you was lying? Oh, Hideko's definitely the one that's lying. Come on, take off your tinfoil hat. I can assure you that both of them are telling the truth. How the hell can you be so sure? Because of the problem with the Revive-O-Matic. When you brought Tomino and Shizuhara back, the most recent available backup was from the day of Day 3. So their lack of memory is scientifically proven. Okay, well, maybe. I'm still gonna be a little bit sus of Hideko because Hideko's always a little sus, but sure, I'll take this at face value for now. There's absolutely no chance one of them is lying or keeping the truth to themselves. Huh? But that doesn't make sense. We got together with you guys on Day 4, didn't we? So shouldn't their memory cut off before our team introduced ourselves? How did Takumi know who I was when he woke up?
Hey!
Well, it was because of my memory of the previous 100 days, but I couldn't come out and say that. I decided I wouldn't tell everyone about the time travel. That's a good point. Maybe there's some memory fragments still lingering in my brain. Well, that's fair enough. Anyway, looks like we're not gonna have any fun mysteries here. What a total drag. Well, I know you're still totally confused, so I guess we should finish explaining everything. Our friends filled us in on the events from the afternoon of Day 3 to our deaths on Day 9. Then they told us everything that happened up until Day 24. I had some lingering questions, but they were too trivial to bring up. After all, according to Moko, we hadn't had many casualties while the two of us were knocked down. Hehe, we really put in the effort. While you guys were out, we swore we wouldn't lose anyone. Well, maybe we should have just stayed uncautious so the battles would keep going so well. Speak for yourself. Come on, this is our first time with the whole gang in ages. Be nice. He was right, although I understand if you can't be nice to disgusting old Shoma. Everyone's here and in one piece. Things are good now, right? Hey, everyone was so worried you guys might never wake up. Seriously, I was so freaked out. But thankfully, nothing bad happened, so now you're all caught up. Wait, actually... What is it? Kurana, Yoshika, Tsubasa. Forsooth. The three of you were so worried about them, but you haven't said anything today. Alright. I'm just feeling like, wow, great to have them back. I am simply filled with emotion. I'm not nervous or anything. I wasn't worried at all, mind you. Keep running your mouth and I'll super glue it shut. Uh-oh, then how am I gonna get my protein? Alright, that dream. Don't flash back to it. God damn it, Takumi. I don't need to flash back to this. I don't need to see all this again. What was that all about anyway? It involved the three girls Moko just called out for being especially concerned about us. That's probably just a coincidence, right? Right, guys? Anyways, we have bigger concerns, like Eito. So, Eito still has the balloons, right? I'm assuming, because he gave one of them to Takumi, but he has 90 more. He has 99 more of those balloons, and I'm sure that's enough to lift up the cage again. So, I think if he just gets more people to do the water thing again, he can get out. He can probably get out again, and I'm a little worried about what he's gonna do. Day 25 is upon us, huh? It doesn't actually feel like day 25. Every time I wake up with gaps in my memory, I wonder what I'll have gained this time, and what I'll have lost in return. Well, there's nothing I can do to bring them back, so I guess there's no sense in dwelling on it. All I can do now is live out the rest of my time here without any regrets. I tried to convince myself with positive thoughts as I headed for the cafeteria, when I suddenly heard a voice. I'm just gonna assume this is like Kurana. Why do I have to tell you? Stop! No ifs, ands, or buts. That's the final word. And how many times must I tell you? You have no right to say that to me, Lady Kurana. How did I know? I was just like, this is probably Kojika. I think it is. Hey, you two, calm down. This concerns you too, you know. You're just going to stand around and pretend this has nothing to do with you. I'm not pretending anything. Are they fighting? And I think it's Tsubasa as well. And hey, aren't these three the very same people who... Whatever, I just need to stop this. What the hell is going on here? Hey, what's going on here? Even though the three of them had just been practically screaming at each other, and now it was so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Are you fighting over something? I don't know how to put it. Why did you of all people have to show up now? Me of all people? Is there some sort of problem with me? Well, not exactly with you, but because of you. Because of me? Why are the three of you fighting because of me? Because we had dreams. Oh. Hey! Dreams where we kissed you, Sir Takumi. Huh? Why did they all have Did they all have like shared dreams with Takumi or something? It made me believe that you and I are bound by a red string of fate. Hold it! You're not the only one! What? Wait a sec, what's going on here? Is this connected to the dreams I had about the three of them? I can't bring myself to say it! Tsubasa, you tell him! Keep it factual and detached! Don't embarrass me! Huh? Why me? Why not? You're involved in this mess too! I mean, yeah, but... it's really embarrassing, but... Takumi, Yoshika isn't the only one who had a dream like that. She means a dream about kissing you. She's trying to be indirect, you tactless moron! Actually, Kurana and I think about it too. Let me get this straight. While I was knocked out, Kurana, Yoshika, and Tsubasa, they all had dreams about kissing me, just like I had of them. I had wondered if maybe I wasn't the only one to have a dream like that after how they were acting towards me yesterday. The three of them must have suspected something was going on, so they arranged this meeting. As a result, they found out they all had the same dream, but that wasn't the end of it. Yoshika claimed she was destined to be with me. Kurana was not amused, so this kicked off a squabble. Tsubasa tried to intervene, but she had the same dream, so she got tangled up in the argument too. And that, in short, is how we got here. I see. Yes, I see. I see. I swear you say that one more time! I'm absolutely dying of embarrassment here, and that's all you have to say? Well, I've never experienced anything like this before. Any more obvious facts you want to say? Even a child could tell you've never had girls so much as bat an eye at you your whole life. A child wouldn't know anything about my love life. More importantly, did you have a dream about kissing me, Sir Takumi? Then we're bound by fate. It's as simple as that. Well... Huh? Did you really dream about kissing her? What? To be right, you must have been dreaming about me! This is so embarrassing. I wish I could just disappear. But I guess there's nothing left to hide. I really wish that I could also disappear from this front. What the hell is this? Well... I had a dream about kissing all three of you. What? All three? So are all three of us bound by fate? Is this a harem ending? I hope not. Shut up, you harebrained moron! Anybody's truly fated to be with only one of us, and the rest are red herrings. Maybe. Whatever the reason is, this is a peculiar situation. There's no chalking it up to coincidence. The dream I had must have been some kind of meeting. The problem is figuring out exactly what that is. Hi, Moko. I heard everything! Moko! I'll handle this torrid love affair! Huh? Handle? Normally, when it comes to love, everyone is free to make their own choices. It's no place for outsiders to butt in with their shrieks of excitement. We should live out our own loves, and love the loves that we love. Is this our attempt at philosophizing? But right now, Destiny is calling us to join on her journey. If everyone just falls in love willy-nilly, our sense of unity will come crashing down. Even more so if multiple people love the same person. So I'm here to give order to this love. From now on, you'll fall in love according to the rules I've set. Okay, sure, Moko. Excuse me? You think you could show up completely uninvited and... Without further ado, the rules of engagement are... 1 round every 25 days. 1-on-1, winner decided by knockout. 1 round every 25 days? 1-on-1? By knockout? That sounds dangerous. Obviously, for whatever reason, Takumi is the new hotness for you ladies. The 3 contenders are Kurada, Kyoshika, and Tsubasa. Indeed, I am besotted with Sir Takumi. Well, however you want to put it, I don't care. Yeah, I guess I agree. But with so many of you madly in love, we can't have you all make a move at once. It'll only lead to fighting, and it'll be way too much for Takumi to handle. So we'll split the remaining 75 days between the three of you. From today, day 26 until day 50, one of you will make your move on Takumi. From day 51 to day 75, and from day 76 to day 100, same deal. You'll confess and receive your answer during the time frame allotted to you. In other words, absolutely no flirting or courting outside of your time. I see. So that's why you said one round every 25 days. Exactly. Thanks for the summary. Any questions or objections? Wait a minute. Who put you in charge? Get your nose out of our business. She's right. We never asked for any rules. You seduced me with your lengthy explanation. Now, your bestie Moko goes out of her way to help you, and this is how you speak of her? Nozomi's gonna come and beat them all up. You didn't really mean it, did you? Well, come to think of it, maybe having a concrete plan would be good. I concur. Now that I think about it, it's a great idea. Wow, you guys are like so emotionally intelligent. Love it. Guys, Moko has so much sway on them. Takumi, Tsubasa, do either of you have any objections? No, none for me. I do. I have so many objections. Think about it. This is crazy. What about how I feel? Huh? How you feel? But that's what we're trying to figure out with this game. Wait, don't tell me. Does your heart belong to another girl? That would change everything. The first person I thought of was Nozomi, Karuha. Do I like her? Romantically? I wonder. Before I got here, I had some thoughts about her as a member of the opposite sex, and she's someone important who I still very much want to protect. But at this very moment, I can't say I like her romantically. This is very interesting. This is the first time I think Takumi has ever, talked about it in depth. Because I feel like he's very, in the previous routes, he's always just yeah, Karuha's, really important to me, and I want to protect her. But he's never explicitly, I guess, said that, I think there might have been some rounds where he said that he loves Karuha or loves. It's usually he loves Karuha and feels very strongly about Nozomi, but it has never been very explicit about whether that's familial love, platonic love, or romantic love, right? So this is the first instance of him being yeah, I like Karuha, but not that way, I guess. Which is very, very interesting. And I wonder if this is canon to all of the routes, or if this is just this one specific route where he's I don't know if I like Karuha like that. To me, she's my purpose. The reason I am who I am. No, not really. I don't have any objections then. Okay. I guess this also builds more, it provides more context about the other romantic things that I'm having, especially with Tsubasa in the Killing Game round, which is why he was open to it more. It was a little less, I guess, a little less attached to Nozomi. I don't know. It's very interesting. Although I don't know if I approve of this route necessarily. She's precious to me, but it's not romantic love. I swear. Okay, Takumi, now I'm a little less inclined to trust you about this. Okay, then that's all good. Any other questions then? Just being sure I have this clear. The first slot is from tomorrow until day 50, right? If the person confuses and Takumi decides to date them, what happens? Then we have our winner and the game is over. I'm a believer of pure love. No seconds or thirds. Then going earlier gives you an advantage. Wait, that makes me sound really eager. I can't tell you when the best time slot is. That's for Takumi to decide. Oh, wink. What does that even mean? And if there's no other questions, then let's figure out who gets to enjoy a taste of romantic whimsy with Takumi win. To keep it fair, the person who wins rock, paper, scissors gets to pick where they want to go. You're not going to lose. Me neither. Haha, that's the spirit. Oh, but wait. Takumi, could you leave us? Part of the excitement is seeing who will be courting you tomorrow, right? Sure. Chop chop! Get out of here, you little Casanova, you! Okay. I still don't understand what's going on. I practically got chased out, leaving the four of them in the cafeteria. Starting tomorrow, there's going to be a competition for my love. Maybe I'm still in a coma. Maybe I kind of want to also be in a coma. What the hell is going on? How did we go from time travel and we're figuring out what the hell's going on with Hiruko's secrets and all her shenanigans too? Suddenly, these three people are in a battle for Takumi's love, and it's like, huh? I understand Tsubasa, mostly based on the Killing Game route, but it's like, Koshika and Kurara? I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I don't get it. Guys, I think Kyoshika and Kurara should be with each other, not with Takumi. They don't need men in their lives. The whole second to last Defense Academy is just a giant lesbian polycule plus Yugamu. Well, according to yesterday's discussion, starting today until day 50, I'm going to be romancing either Kurara, Kyoshika, or Tsubasa. Like, when did this turn into a dating sim? Romancing? I can't even begin to imagine what that's going to be like. I wonder who's here. Speak of the devil. I nervously open the door to see. Oh, it's Kurara. Pardon the wait! Here I am! Sure. Hey, snap out of it! You should offer a lady a cup of black tea! I don't have anything that nice here. Wait, if you're here, does that mean... Yes, after you left the cafeteria yesterday, it was decided that I would be the top batter. Well, you must be thrilled. Of course. So, what do we do now? Don't you worry. I spent some time thinking about it. Ta-da! We're going to use it to have a movie date at home. Is that a projector? Yes, I made it with the Gift-O-Matic. We can't go on an actual date anywhere whether we are in love or not, so I think this is a great idea, given the circumstances. I see. She's right. This might be as good as it gets for date ideas at this school. But do you have any movies to watch? We can't use streaming here, so... Of course I do! I came ready! Or rather, that stupid Sirei brought some movie files here with him. Huh? Why would Sirei bring these with him? He said he brought them in the event we were overcome with boredom. Apparently he decided to give that fact to himself because it seemed like we didn't need them after all. Just a stingy little rat, that one. Anyway, that's how I got the files. Start our movie date already! From now on, each of the girls will take turns making a move on me. I was a little apprehensive about the whole idea at first, but... I love movies! Oh, he's so excited about that. That's kind of cute. He's like, I love movies! Wait, he does love movies! I remember in the Killing Game round, he was like, I want to watch movies with all of you guys as roommates! Yay! I was so excited to have some much-needed fun that I forgot all about any nervousness. I pulled down the blind so we could use it as a screen, and set the projector in a decent spot. Okay, now we're all set. Well, what are we watching? Just wait and see. I'll get it started soon enough. Could I not press the play button? Her selection was what you'd call a tearjerker love story. Two high schoolers meet by chance and end up together. The two of them vowed to be together forever, but the girl was suddenly overcome with a serious illness. Without a donor, she was on death's door. The two of them tried to stay positive as they fought against desperate fate. But the two of them ended up being related by blood, so it was discovered the boy could donate the organ she needed. Oh, sorry. Sorry. The sudden blood-related relative plotline. That's not where... Okay, so I guess, yeah, she could donate the organ, but also you guys are related by blood. You can't be together. What the hell is this? Just when you think you'll get your bittersweet happy ending, the girl refuses to accept him as a donor. Because accepting an organ from him would mean admitting they were blood relatives. In other words, the two of them wouldn't be able to get married. That was the basic plot anyway. Or well, spoilers for the entire thing. Don't worry, Takumi, I don't care and I'll never watch anything like this. He's crying. Wait, are you crying? I don't like movies that are designed to make you cry, but I guess it's been so long since the last time I got to enjoy a good movie. Well, as long as you had your fun. Kurara was unmoved. Actually, she seemed displeased. Was that not your kind of thing, Kurara? Honestly, I didn't enjoy it one bit. I would have had more fun cleaning my shower drain than watching this garbage. It wasn't that bad. No, I'm not even exaggerating. From start to finish, these nasty commoners were completely shameless. It was vile. Commoners? Listen, it's a known fact that humans belong to their own classes. Do you think that Kotarao Suzuki, the descendant of the renowned Suzuki family, would ever be moved by a common love story of common people? The chance meetings of commoners, the first dates of commoners, the terminal illnesses of commoners, the organs of commoners, the marriages of commoners. It's all beneath me. As much of a romantic as I might be, I can't possibly empathize or get immersed in the romance between two eights. I hear what you're saying, but... Huh? What do you mean, but? I just mean... You know... You like me, right? What? But by your standards, I'm just a commoner, not one of the Ozuzuki family like you. It kind of seems like it would be impossible for a noble like you to want to be with a commoner like me. I see. You seem to have misunderstood the situation in a very interesting way. What do you mean? I don't know if I like you yet, got it? Huh? But you fought with Kyoshika and Tsubasa and joined this gang of romance me because you like me, right? More accurately speaking, because I might like you. It's true that I had a dream that we kissed, but that doesn't mean I like you. Of course, I've been thinking about you, but I can't say for sure I fully like you. But just because I'm not sure doesn't mean I can't let that reckless numbskull Kyoshika do as she pleases. I can't let things reach a point where they can't be undone. Can't be undone?
Jeez Louise, you're slow. I'm telling you, I would not enjoy seeing you and Kyoshika together just because I made a miscalculation.
Guys, I think she likes Kyoshika. This is my theory. I see. So I decided to win you over while I figure out my own feelings. That's why I agreed to Moko's silly rules. Do you finally understand now? Yeah, loud and clear. Well, I know you won't stand a chance against the charms of a blue-blooded lady, so be careful not to get all twisted up over me. Even if you like me, there's no guarantee I'll like you back after all. Yeah, I'll be careful. Thankfully, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Okay. Cool. I have to do 75 days of this, of these shenanigans. Is this like the comedy route, but like worse, where nothing happens and it's just this romance plot? You must be the luckiest man alive. You have a fair maiden like me knocking on your door every day. So, what are we doing today? Huh? Didn't I tell you? We're watching another movie today. What? But you didn't enjoy it at all yesterday. It all depends on the movie and how many commoners are in it. The Osuzukis are more than equipped to find truly interesting things interesting. My critiques of yesterday's films are as follows. It was mediocre, middling, commonplace, and completely average. So it was freaking mid. Additionally, it was really boring. Right. Let's pray that today's movie isn't a complete waste of my time. Childhood friends Nina and Mina are truly close despite having polar opposite personalities. The two of them promise each other that in the future, they'll build a castle by the edge of the lake and live there together. But during their first spring as high school students, Nina suddenly disappears. Mina desperately searches for Nina until new facts come to light. Nina's father was murdered. Suspecting it might have been some connection with Nina's disappearance, the police get involved, but Mina already knows. Nina killed her father. Will Mina find Nina before the police do? Will she be able to find peace with her dearest friend? A lesbian romance mystery where two girls experience the extremes of love and hate, while the secrets behind the slaying of Nina's father are unraveled. I was about to be like, is this Yuri? Yeah, it is. Holy shit. Guys, does Kurara like the Yuri? Guys, is he into the Yuri? And that concludes my summary of Kurara's movie choice. I will say, it's a lot better than yesterday's movie. It sounds a lot better, at least.
Well, it was better than yesterday's disaster of a film.
Was it? That's good to hear. Coming from sharp-tongued Kurara, that must mean it was actually interesting. Even though I wasn't the one who asked her out, I was relieved to hear she enjoyed herself this time. This reminds me. Don't you like Nozomi? Huh? Why would you ask that out of nowhere? It's not out of nowhere. The movie got me thinking. The second heroine had a similar vibe to Nozomi, didn't she? Really? I don't think so. But why do you think I like Nozomi? There's just something about the way you look at her that makes me suspect it. Like, when you look at her, your eyes always momentarily look a little sad. Or Or maybe just clouded with lust because you want her voluptuous body all to yourself one day. Definitely not the second thing. Oh, so then it's the first thing? No. Maybe sometimes I stare at Nozomi when I see Konoha in her. But it's not because I like her. Anyway, what about you, Kurura? It's very interesting that Takumi is just like heavily denying that he likes Nozomi for this route to exist, I guess. Have you ever been in love before? Have you ever dated anyone before? You want to talk about that? I don't know if it was exactly love, but I was engaged when I was little. Engaged? It's not that surprising. In fact, it's incredibly natural that the descendant of the Okazuzukis would be engaged. But I've never met any suitor more than once, because they're never worthy of me. Huh? What do you mean? I must have been 6 or so. My father introduced him to me and told me I was to marry him. But he's a snot-nosed little brat. Any way you look at him, he was nowhere near good enough for me. So I used every trick I had up my sleeve to make my father change his mind. I completely dragged him online for some terrible things he'd done and supplemented it with some stuff I'd fabricated. Bro, dude was 6. Wait, how? No, I guess she was 6. Bro, she was 6. How'd she do that? Even in the real world, I physically dragged him by the... Well, let's not get into that. No escaping you, huh? Thankfully, that helped scrape any discussions of marriage between us. Since then, a number of equally insufficient brats have been brought to me as potential husbands, but... Well, I used a similar trick to take care of them. None of them were any good? Bro, she's literally canceling them online. And I would have figured that anyone your parents would suggest as a marriage partner would be pretty normal. Every last one of them triggered a visceral aversion. Just breathing the same air as them repulsed me. It's also possible I was just too prim and fussy back then. I see. Well, you're a step up from them at least. It was painful just speaking to them, but I don't mind talking to you a little sometimes. I see.
Don't misunderstand me, okay? I still don't know if I like you or not. I'll kill you if you twist my words. And don't you forget it.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Huh. Do I really have to go through 75 whole days of this? Is something gonna happen every day? Guys, I desperately need Ato to do something. Time for another movie! I figured, but man, no small talk today at all, huh? It's got its charm, doesn't it? Enjoying a movie within seconds of seeing each other.
Hey!
No, it doesn't. And saying it like that totally kills any possible charm. Oh, sit down before you pop a blood vessel. What the hell? What kind of movie are they watching? Gonna put on a spy movie this time. Oh my god, the classic weird-ass sex scene in the middle of the spy movie, huh? The protagonist, a rookie spy, goes on his first mission to secure information on a military project being developed by some company. But as the mission goes on, it's clear that the head of the organization the protagonist belongs to is colluding with the head of that company. Or something like that. Honestly, it's all in one ear and out the other. Besides... This sex scene just won't end. The last 2 times we watched movies together, Kuna and I never exchanged a single word, but... I can't take it. It's just too awkward. Get me out of here. Man, this is awkward. You know, I prefer watching these more mature movies. Or rather, I don't feel like I'm really watching a movie unless it's this adult. I might even go so far as saying I watch movies for these kinds of scenes. Kuna, just calm down. Calm down here. Okay. Man, what's that all about? Oh. Ah! On screen, the protagonist was shot by the woman he just slept with. Ha ha! Come on now. Huh? What happens if the protag dies? I got so scared! What's wrong? I understood as soon as I asked. Her mask must have come off when she got startled. I panicked and looked around for the mask, but... It must have just landed wrong. It was cracked in half, split down the middle. No! I've been punished! It's because I was being a naughty girl! That's not it! It was just a coincidence! I'll fix it real quick, just hold on. I stopped the movie and set to repairing Kuroda's mask. It was going to be a rush job, but it would have to do. Hey, Takumi?
Huh?
What is it? You know how I told you I wasn't sure if I liked you or not?
That was a lie. I like you so much. I can't fool myself anymore. Honestly, you've been on my mind ever since I had that dream. Oh, I don't want anyone to take you away. But I know I'm not cute enough.
That's not true. Right, Kuroda reverts to her original personality when her mask is off. So does this mean this is how she really feels? Here, it's only a temporary fix, but you'll be able to wear it. Thank you. Kuroda put the mask on, but her expression seemed sad. It was the same kind of face a person makes when they're saying goodbye to a longtime friend. Her personality changes when she takes off the mask, but it's not as if it erases the memories of what happens when she has it on. She definitely remembers what she was just saying moments ago. I'll be leaving for now. Yeah, see you tomorrow. It was more awkward than even the raunchiest of movies. Day 29! I don't know how I'm gonna do this, guys. I desperately need Atom to get up to some evil shenanigans to interrupt this, please. It's just the fact that I'm just like, I'm not particularly interested in any of these ships. Like, I guess the Tsubasa one is kinda, like, it's alright. But I don't know, that's mostly just built from, like, the Killing Game route. And even that, it wasn't like they were constantly, like, for 25 days, they were just, like, flirting with each other. It was like, you know, it developed over time. And also, the Killing Game route is interesting because, you know, the whole Killing Game was in the background. But this is just where I'm just in a goddamn dating sim right now. I was feeling a little anxious after what happened yesterday. Also, I want to talk to other characters. Kuroda's fine, but I want to talk to everyone else too, you know. I thought maybe Kuroda wouldn't even come, but sure enough. We meet again! We sure do. It's possible she was still bothered by yesterday's events, but there she was anyway. Were you able to fix your mask? Yes, I glued it back together well enough. Small impacts like that won't be enough to break it anymore. Let's get on with the movie of the day. I wonder if she made sure this one doesn't have any awkward scenes. Kuroda's pick for the day was a superhero movie. The protagonist was just your average high school student. After hearing that criminals were popping up around the city, he hides his identity with a mask and fights as a hero. It's 2B X! The friction of trying to live a double life, the suspense of wondering if his true identity will be revealed. It was corny, but I enjoyed it from start to finish. Actually, maybe I enjoyed it so much because it was corny. Huh? You like this feel-good stuff? Yeah, I'm not great with complicated stuff. I like something you can just have fun with. You enjoyed this one more than usual too, right? Excuse me? Why would you think that? Are you suggesting I'm some sort of simpleton like you? Well, no, but... Wait a minute, did she just call me a single-celled simpleton? You wear a mask just like the protagonist. I figured it felt even more personal to you than it did to me. I see, so that's what you mean. It's true, the scene where his mask makes the skull he hits a little too close to home. I was tearing up. Okay. She would focus on that. If I remember right, you wear the mask to project the confidence expected of an Ozuzuki. It lets you adapt a persona to hide your insecurities, right? Oh, yes! But who told you that? Oh, crap. That was something I'd heard about in my last timeline. Probably Moko. I'm so sorry, Moko. That muscle-bound moron has the loosest lips I've ever seen. Well, I wasn't hiding it anyway, so who cares? It's true I put on the mask to hide my insecurities. But what about it? Oh, I was just thinking it must be hard to push that down inside of you. Indeed, and Ozuzuki must always be on the sides of winning and gaining. They must be strong, frightening, and grand. That philosophy is a part of me now, but it was tough when I was younger. I live my life with this nagging feeling that this isn't the real me. But you absolutely don't need to feel sorry for me. In fact, it's your funeral if you do. Being the daughter of a wealthy family means I never had to worry about money. And in some ways, putting in the effort comes easy. Easy how? It's stressful when you're riddled with anxiety and unsure of what to do. But it was clear what I needed to do. I simply needed to follow the path destined for me in order to become a person worthy of the Otsutsuki name. My only real obstacle at the time was how much I hated myself when things didn't go how I wanted. I see. I understand what she's getting at. But it still strikes me as a little sad. It wouldn't hurt to be your true self in front of us, would it? What are you yapping about? I'm just saying, if it's ever hard or uncomfortable behaving like an Otsutsuki, then there's no problem if you're the real Kurara when you're with us. Could never do that! Being aware of my place as an Otsutsuki is what makes me who I am! Telling me to throw that away is like bleaching a panda sucks! I'd lose my whole identity! Oh, well, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. I just thought maybe it'd be easier on you. Enough of your utter nonsense, drivel and thought swallow! And is it just me or is it hot in here? It feels like a sauna inside my mask! Feels the same as always to me. Oh, then it's not the room that's hot, it's... I'm leaving! Okay.
But... thank you.
Huh? What for? Nothing. Goodbye. What was that all about? Like, this is all we're doing? Day 30. Please, I need a defensive battle or something. Where are the invaders? I need Vestiges to show up and beat the shit out of everyone. I think it's just like... because it's just like focusing only on Kurara for... it's been like 5 whole days of just Kurara, and Kurara's fine as I've said before. But I want to go interact with other people too. I think it's like... I think this game is interesting with how all the different characters interact with each other and stuff, and react to situations. This is just me talking with Kurara for 5 whole days about movies. And it's like, I don't know. As per usual. When did this become unusual anyway? Kurara came to my room without waiting for me to invite her in. Or that's what I expected to happen, but... huh? It's me! Can I come in? Moko, of course. Oh, hi Moko, thank God.
Hey!
Oh yeah, brother, the Mokester is here! Is something wrong?
Hey!
Huh? Didn't Kurara tell you? Today's day 30. What about it?
Huh.
She really didn't tell you. I decided that while this game is on, you'll have a meeting with me on every day that's a multiple of 5. A meeting? Yep, I'm gonna interview you about your love life with Kurara and get every last juicy detail out of you.
Yeah.
As your game master, I need to know how things are progressing. I see. If I remember correctly, the whole point of this game is to avoid conflict. Then I guess it's not at all unusual to have regular meetings to make sure our relationships aren't being strained. Okay, let's relocate. Isn't here as good a place as any? Oh my god, Takumi, you're so naive. A maiden like me might have a heart attack if she's alone in a room with a boy. There's 0 chance of me getting worked up over her, but Moko's right. Maybe I've gotten so used to my routine with Kurara that it's made me numb to these kinds of worries. Well, even if I did feel some type of way, Moko would set me straight in a matter of seconds. But I guess I'm not supposed to bring that up. Yeah, Takumi, why don't you date Moko, huh?
Thank you kindly for attending this meeting.
Whoa, Moko with glasses.
Please take a seat.
Pardon me.
I've brought you here today for our first meeting to discuss your romance with Kurara.
Indeed. I look forward to working with you.
It's like a fucking interview.
Wait, what's with the glasses? Why are we being so formal?
You know I love some pageantry.
Not really.
Ugh. Well, if they're gonna make you unnecessarily tense, I'll take them off.
No, Moko, the glasses.
Hey!
Well, better? Yeah, now we can relax. Well then, let's get right to it. How are you feeling? How am I feeling? Obviously, I mean about Kurara. Are you all melancholic and wistful because you've fallen madly in love? Or are you not feeling any signs of the burning fire of love inside? I wonder. Honestly, I did feel kind of a rush. Kurara's mask came off and I got to hear her true feelings. Her true feelings? She told me she wasn't really sure if she likes me, but in reality, I've been on her mind ever since she had that dream, and she doesn't want anyone to take me away from her. You're right. How could you not feel your heart skip a beat after that? But I don't know if that means I like her. I see. I totally get you. It's all copacetic. I get the general idea. It's consistent with what Kurara told me too. What Kurara told you?
Hey!
Oh, I didn't mention it? I've already had a meeting with Kurara. I can't look at things objectively without hearing both sides, right? I see. Maybe Moko is better suited to being a game master than I thought.
No.
Well, let's end this meeting here. I'm going to give you a little piece of advice. This is your friendly gal pal. Huh? What is it?
Oh.
As you've noticed, Kurara is pretty serious. Which means she seriously likes you. If you let her down, she'll definitely be really hurt.
Huh?
I'm not saying you can't let her down, though. And I'm not even telling you to let her down gently, either. Even though we're calling this a game, it's still a game where people's hearts are on the line. That's just how love is, no matter how you slice it. Just wanted to remind you. Thanks, I'll keep it in mind. A game where people's hearts are on the line, huh? Okay, that's it for gal pal advice. Now we're really for sure done here. I let Kurara know you two won't be seeing each other on meeting day, so you should chill for the day.
No.
Chill and think about your feelings, okay? Yeah, will do. I don't even get free time for the rest of the day. God damn it. Guys, I don't know if I'm feeling this route. I don't know if I'm feeling the fucking dating sim. I think, okay, Moko is entertaining. I do enjoy talking to Moko, but everything else, I'm just like, the thought of like having to do this for 25 days with Kurara, and then another 25 days with Kojika, and then another 25 days with Tsubasa, I'm just like, I think the problem is also like, these characters aren't exactly my favorite characters. I think out of all of them, I like Tsubasa the most, but even then, it's not like among my top echelon of characters that I like to interact with. So I'm just like, well, I guess I'm just getting a bunch of lore dump. Anyways, this is also a great time for me to take a break. I'm gonna go get some drink and stuff. Okay, I'm back. Alright, where were we? It's only a day since I last saw you, but I feel shy, like it's been way longer. Right. The movie Kuroda put on today was... Honestly, who knows? I wasn't paying attention at all, because... You know how I told you I wasn't sure if I liked you or not?
That was a lie. I like you so much, I can't fool myself anymore. Honestly, you've been on my mind ever since I had that dream. Oh, I don't want anyone to take you away. But I know I'm not cute enough. Ow!
As you've noticed, Kuroda is pretty serious. Which means she seriously likes you. If you let her down, she'll definitely be really hurt.
Huh?
I'm not saying you can't let her down, though. And I'm not even telling you to let her down gently, either. Even though we're calling this a game, it's still a game where people's hearts are on the line. That's just how love is, no matter how you slice it. Just wanted to remind you. I've been thinking about what Moko said ever since our meeting, but I couldn't find any answers. Do I like Kuroda? Could I like her? Will I hurt her? Can I forgive myself if I do? But one thing was for certain. I wanted to be sincere with her. But the more I thought about being sincere... Day 32! I started to get scared of spending time with Kuroda. The more time we had together, the harder it made for me to think about hurting her. And I worried that it would just make her pain worse. Was spending time having fun with her in itself insincere? What's the matter? Did something happen? No, not really. Oh, good then. Alright, well, it seems like we're flying past these days, at least. 17 days left until I decide what happens to my relationship with Kuroda. Lately, I've been checking the days left every morning the second I woke up. Our main goal is to keep winning our defensive battles and survive these 100 days. Oh, thank God, a defensive battle. I needed this.
Intruder.
Get him. I want to see someone else for once. Damn, it looks like the enemy could read my mind. I need to focus solely on the fight now. On to the war room. Hello, the rest of you guys. It's been so long. Everyone had filtered into the war room one after another after hearing the alarm. Okay, that's everybody. Oh right, I know we were all of sorts for a while, but... Can we go ahead and say Takumi as team leader again starting today? But you managed so well without me. Do you really need me to lead? Apparently, I've been appointed team leader on day 4. That was just what I was told anyway. I have no recollection of it. Pretending to be humble, are we? This is your first battle since getting back, so lead us like you mean it. He's right. I don't want to think for myself. You might be back now, but I'm still the MVP here. Got it, if that's what you guys want. A leader the ladies love. You're just like the hero of a shoujo manga. What?
Oh.
Yes, did I say something weird? Wait, you know? About my love life situation? Oh, I didn't mention it? Everybody knows we're running a game to win your heart. They're all just like, sure, whatever, I guess. This whole thing could cause some serious trouble after all. That's why I thought it'd be better to share with everyone ASAP. There's like big posters around where it's like, tournament to win Takumi's love. Who will win? It's like, okay. Hey Takumi, I bet you're gonna get rejected by all of them. Don't go acting too chivalrous. Oh my god, there's totally betting rings too. Don't bet on my love life. Nozomi weighed on my mind as I mumbled my retort. Nozomi does not give a shit about you, Takumi, I'm sorry. As far as I could tell, she didn't seem inclined to join the conversation about my love life. Somehow, I felt relieved. These invaders sure know how to surprise somebody. How are they going to make it up to me if being woken up by the alarm makes me break out? I miss how mentally prepared we were when the artificial satellite was contacting us. The artificial satellite contacted you? Oh yeah, we didn't tell you or Hinako yet. I guess it just slipped my mind. In a nutshell, the satellite reached out to Syria ahead of the battles on day 7 and day 9. They told us to be on the lookout because they had information that the invaders would attack on those days. But I guess the enemy must have found out because we haven't heard anything like that since. I see. Does Hideko really not know then? Because why would she be questioning the whole artificial satellite thing? That didn't happen in my previous 100 days. It was just a little change in trajectory. No need to think too deeply about it, right?
Hey!
Well, we're just back to where we started, so don't worry about it. Just give it your all.
You're right. Now's not the time. Let's beat these invader freaks to a pulp.
Great. There's a part of me that almost wants to do the battle just because I don't want to go back yet. Let's see, I wonder who's gonna beat. My bet's on Adamakyu. I'm assuming I can skip. Yeah, okay, I'm not that willing. These things do take me like sometimes half an hour. Who is it? Yeah, it's him. It's Adamakyu. Fucking freaking fidget spinner looking ass motherfucker. Alright. Oh, Veshtis. She's here.
An offering to my magnificence. I commend you.
Huh. Wow, she got over absorbing. Oh, she got over not absorbing cryptoglobin really easily, I will say.
With this, I am one step closer to becoming a god. God! I will be God!
Wow! Cannibalism! Why are you happy about it?
She's absorbing her allies' power to get stronger. If we're not careful, we'll just be food for her.
Damn it! We have to stop her here and now. Here goes!
Bro, you are not defeating Veshtis.
Bow down!
Wait, are we actually gonna fight Veshtis? Well, I'm not fighting Veshtis because I skipped this battle, but are we gonna defeat her? Probably not, if I had to guess.
To inflict such a grave wound on someone as great as I seem to have underestimated you. I won't let my guard down. Slowly but surely I will gain power. And when I have it, I'll become God!
With a fearless smile on her face, Veshtis doesn't leave. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Good job, guys. I didn't have any time to think about Kurara today. It was the first day in ages where she wasn't front and center in my life. I wonder how she's feeling. Well, okay, back to the standard. Yep, we're back here again. 16 days left until I decide what happens to my relationship with Kurara. The moment I woke up, I counted the days as part of my routine. I wonder what I'll decide to do about our situation. And I wonder how the two of us will feel about it. Once again, I was contemplating questions with no answer, until... She's here!
It's me! I'm coming in!
You bet! Today, I'm not gonna overthink. I'm just gonna focus on my time with Kurara.
What's wrong with you? You look awful! Are you still tired from yesterday?
I feel about the same as always. Anyway, what kind of movie are we watching today?
Yosuzuki Cinema is closed today.
Huh? Osuzuki Cinema? Wait, that wasn't the part I had questions about. Closed?
As such, we'll be going on a date today.
I'm not following. Oh, we're going to the leisure lounge.
What do you think?
Well, you look like a tomato in a swimsuit. Was it supposed to tell her she looked good? Is the tomato mask supposed to look good with a swimsuit? Can she even go there? Is it waterproof? I decided to avoid the subject altogether. What's this all about? Why did we abandon our usual routine to go to the pool all of a sudden? I just know you were dropped on your head as a baby. In a nutshell. Yes. This is a reward for your hard work yesterday. I get what she's trying to say, but unfortunately, I'm pretty vanilla. I didn't have any niche tastes. Like, for example, a preference for girls in tomato masks wearing swimsuits. But I guess it's the sentiment that counts. Thanks, I really appreciate it. You'd better. If you decide to have a little fun by yourself tonight, I want you to have a vivid image in your head. Okay, let's calm down again. I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, come here. Kurana immediately turned away from me and started to walk. What now? Enough! Just do as I say. And don't you ever delay either. Not in any situation. Even if you're on the toilet. I don't even think you'd want that.
What's the meaning of all of this anyway?
What? Did you lose your memory again?
No. I don't understand why you're telling me to lay down and close my eyes. Can you explain what's going on?
You are truly the height of oafish brainlessness. You must be tired from yesterday's fight. All I'm saying is we should take it easy once in a while.
That's really all this is?
Huh? What do you have to be suspicious of?
I mean, if we're just going to take it easy, we can just rest in our rooms, right?
Commoners truly know nothing of relaxation. There is such a thing as a luxurious first-class way to rest, you know.
Nah, my idea of relaxation is just laying in my bed rotting all day.
Sounds suspicious. Like something out of a cash grab self-help book.
Say whatever you want. I'm going to show you how to really relax. So follow closely and don't take a single step out of line.
Well, if we're going to relax, it can't hurt to do it with her, I suppose. It won't hurt, right?
Picture this. We're no longer at Last Defense Academy. We're at a resort somewhere. We don't have a thing to worry about. You can hear birds trill in the distance, and every once in a while, a soft breeze caresses your skin. Nothing else exists in this moment.
I'll try to imagine it how Kurana described it. We're no longer at Last Defense Academy. We're at a resort somewhere. Birds trill in the distance. A soft breeze. He's gonna fall asleep. Are you going to sleep forever, you idiot? Of course he fell asleep. Takumi loves sleeping. If you don't wake up this instant, I'm going to shave half of your head bald. You look like a greasy metalhead. I almost said meatball. No, anything but that. You are the deepest, most relaxed part of your sleep cycle. Now you understand, right? This is the first-class resting technique of the Ozuzukis, passed down through generations. Yeah, thanks so much. Somehow my body and soul felt more refreshed than it did after a regular night's sleep. I have to hand it to the Ozuzukis. Now you'll be able to watch movies with me without letting your mind turn to pointless things, right? Not again. Did you think I didn't notice? You've been completely restless the last few days with me. It's like your mind was elsewhere, or like something was worrying you. So I invited you out today to help you reset. Of course, the part about rewarding you for your hard work yesterday is still true too. If, perhaps, possibly, you're worried about whether or not you hurt me, I don't want to worry about it in the least. It's disrespectful, actually. I have to hand it to the Ozuzukis. No, that's not quite right. I have to hand it to Kurana. Nothing gets by her. I can't keep anything from you. Do I like Kurana? Will I choose her? Or... Well, I don't know yet, but I feel like I finally understand how to approach Kurana. Actually, I think she just showed me how. Day 35. I can't believe we have to play every single day of this. What happened yesterday seemed to give me some kind of closure. Today I'll be able to face Kurana again. I was feeling reassured when...
Hey!
Knock knock, anyone home? Takumi, you're there, right? Today's 35, a multiple of 5, which means I have a meeting with Moko.
Well, how's the romance going? Did you confront your feelings?
I sure did.
I reported everything that happened to the past 5 days of Moko. I told her I was scared of potentially hurting Kurara with my answer. I told her that my fear made it hard for me to fully face Kurara when I spent time with her. I told her that I felt prepared now thanks to Kurara's help. I see. Wow, the ups and downs of youth. Just listening to it puts a thrill in a girl's heart. Stop talking about it like you're watching a drama. Well, you kind of are, now that I think about it. That's right, I probably wouldn't be having so much fun if it was my life.
Hey!
Remember that if the shoe ever ends up on the other foot. Huh? Speaking of which... What is it? What about you, Moko? Have you ever been in love? I figure you must have plenty of experience since you volunteered to be the game master. Moko snorted and looked off into the distance as she continued. You want to know if I've ever been in love? I thought I was in love once. I was like, oh my god, I'm in the absolute throes of passion and romance right now. And it's happened over and over again. But looking back, maybe I've never truly been in love. That's how I see it now anyway. Wow. Oh, Moko. Don't worry. There's always there for you, Moko. There to comfort you in any way that you need. Rejoice! For I have come! We're going to go back to watching movies now. Is that right? Yeah, you know it. Okay, then let's get right to it. I was fired up for some reason. All I was doing was watching movies with Kurara, just having a good time. And yet I was feeling somewhat positive, knowing that we were back in a good place. I felt like I'd be able to finally spend some real quality time with Kurara. The movie Kurara put on today was frankly a moronic B-movie. 3 hopeless, stupid teen boys with zero experience with the girls were competing to see who could be the first to pull a woman. But they had no hope of smoothly working over a girl. The harder they tried, the worse they fumbled their chances, until eventually, the local bad boys had it out for them. Boys are the dumbest creatures alive! Is sex the only reason they do anything? You cavemen would have nothing to live for if it weren't for your hormones! These guys were definitely stupid, but aren't you being a little extreme? No, Takumi, she's not. I don't think so. Anyone can tell it applies universally. I bet you're treating your body like an amusement park ride every night. That's conclusive and irrefutable proof of how dumb boys are. Excuse me? Why do you all insist on acting like you're not filthy animals when the whole world knows you're depraved? I can't stand how nasty you all are. Here, just go on ahead and demonstrate for me how repulsive boys are. Go ahead and debase yourself, since it's so natural to you. I'll observe closely, just for you. What the hell is going on? Hey, you can't joke like that. Acting like you're beholden to common sense. Ridiculous. You're a boy after all. In elementary school, they research which letter of the alphabet is the most curvaceous and sexy. In middle school, they act like entertaining 58008 in their calculators is the height of achievement. I was like, what the hell is that? And then I think it's just boobs. It's boobs if you turn it upside down, I remember now. And in high school, they calculate the day their parents could see them by counting backwards from their birthday. And I can tell you've done all of the above. I mean, yeah, but don't make it weird. Oh, Takumi, you poor child. I realized a second too late that was probably the wrong response. But more importantly... I mean, you're one to talk. Excuse me? Are you lashing out and trying to humiliate me like a girl would? What a shameful comment or mindset. You think you can hurt me like that? No. You're right. Guys are despicable idiots. But... why do you know so much about us despicable idiots? What? What are you getting at? You have such vast and specific knowledge of worthless, gross boys, which means you're interested in them, which shows you like them. No! Yes, if us boys are filthy insects, that makes you a bug expert. You love dumb, nasty boys so much, you can't get enough of them. Where am I? Get me out of here right now. Got her. That was the plan anyway. And I did humiliate myself a little in the process. Today I was supposed to get a fresh start and truly face Kurara again. I had myself convinced I was finally going to be able to spend some quality time together with her, but Is this really how it was supposed to be? I didn't really have to think about it. There was no chemistry between us. But even so... You really do have a room temperature IQ. Same to you. Things just felt right. Sure. Okay. The movie Kurara put on today was a cheesy boxing movie. A delinquent young man loses a fight for the first time and falls into the world of boxing as a result. He started learning to box to get his revenge, but over time he came to enjoy it, falling in love with the sport itself. Or something. I felt like I'd seen this story before, but it was pretty intense. The sight and sound of the impact as the glove connected with the opponent's jaw had me gasping.
What is he doing? He clearly should have hit him with a right hook.
Come to think of it, Kurara knows a thing or two about boxing. Maybe that's why she seemed way more absorbed in the movie than I was. Yeah, that's it! Give it to him! The protagonist's opponent was knocked straight to the floor. It didn't seem like the movie was quite over yet, but Kurara was so excited she started to shout. Here we go! Yeah! You're way too emotionally invested in this. Excuse me, you're just pretending not to be invested. Giving a winner their accolades is one of the most time-honored acts of courtesy in all of history. Hey, I didn't say I didn't like it. All that matters is that Kurara is having fun. Oh. Wow. After the match, the protagonist embraces the heroine and they kiss. It wasn't anything intense that would be awkward to watch with family. It was a completely normal kiss. Totally commonplace. Just like the one we shared in our dreams. Yes, that one. I felt strangely tense. But why? Maybe I was worried that this would somehow lead to something actually happening? Or maybe I was worried she could tell I was thinking about that dream. I wasn't sure why, but I definitely could feel my pulse speeding up in my veins.
Makes you think about that dream, doesn't it?
Sure does.
I could tell from the slight waver in her voice that she was nervous too. I guess it's only natural. Anyone would be nervous after having a dream like that and then seeing it play out in a movie. But still, would my heart be racing like this if it wasn't Kurara beside me? It's entirely possible that she's the reason I feel like this. Right? I sure wish someone would figure this out for me. Things would be easier if someone could peer inside my head and tell me exactly how I feel about Kurara. Cool. Day 38. God, these days are going by so slowly. Eito, I need you to do some shenanigans. The movie Kurara put on today was, in one word, horrible. It dragged on forever and it was boring. It was erotic, gory, and incomprehensibly philosophical. The plot was way too complicated. Oh, so something that Dada be might like, I see. And yet, I still held on to the hopes that if I watched it until the very end, I might actually get something out of it. Instead, I got an unsatisfying, vague ending. After watching so many movies together, I figured Kurara and I just didn't have similar tastes, but we were on the same page when it came to our feelings about this one. Garbage! Trash! 0 stars! Bargain bin! Waste of a film! The absolute worst the industry had to offer! I completely agree. It completely sapped the life out of me just watching it. I have no idea how this movie was received, but even if the critics raved about it at that time, I personally will never let the producer who gave this film the green light or the director live this down. If I ever cross paths with them in the future, I'm going to tear into them with the nastiest, most costly critique anyone's ever heard.
Hey!
Please chew them off for the both of us. I thought something was off from the very start too. Even the credit font was beyond lame. Everyone knows God is in the details. If this movie taught me anything at all, it's that the details give away exactly how horrible something is too. What is the title even supposed to mean anyway? The two of us tore apart the movie, from its most obvious flaws to our smallest nitpicks, as if trying to regain the time we'd wasted watching it. By the end, I was starting to feel a little guilty for laying into it so long. Maybe the director had to film it because of a contract and didn't really want to put it out there. Besides, we're not even riffing on the movie itself anymore. We're just making assumptions about their personal life. Who are we to act like we know anything about the strength of their characters? You dummy! Don't get all wimpy on me now! That director and producer are persona non grata for this garbage! They should apologize to us! No, the whole world, for taking the world with this trash! Who's going to make them pay if they can't stick to their guns? Oh, hi, Moko. We're in trouble! Come to the cafeteria right away! Moko burst in my room without ringing my doorbell.
Huh?
What happened? Where's the fire? If this isn't serious, I'll never forgive you. We're trying to deal with a matter that concerns the well-being of the entire world here. Nozomi collapsed! Just hurry! Nozomi, no! Is it her rejection symptoms? When Kudoda and I arrived at the cafeteria, everyone was there except Nozomi. Moko immediately began to explain what happened. Just minutes ago, Moko and Nozomi had been eating at the cafeteria, when suddenly, Nozomi started to get clammy and sweaty. She collapsed and fell unconscious. Yugami examined her, but couldn't figure out the cause. Right now, Nozomi was sleeping in her room. I instantly knew what it was. Rejection symptoms. I told them that Nozomi had gotten the power of Protogloom through a different experiment than the rest of us, and that her rejection symptoms were a ticking time bomb. But I wasn't sure why they kicked in so early. It took longer last time. Maybe coming back from the future stimulated her hemoanima and hastened the problem. At any rate, I know what needs to be done. We have to get her to absorb hemoanima. If we do, we can control Nozomi's rejection symptoms. There was just one issue. I only knew this because it wasn't my first time living it out. I couldn't tell them that. I couldn't let them know about the time travel for their own sakes. But there was no way I was just going to let Nozomi succumb to this. Which means... I might know how we can help her. You might? What does that mean? I had a dream about it. I decided to lie. A dream? A dream about her collapsing like this. In my dream, she absorbed hemoanima to restore her health. So then did we get her to absorb it like she did in your dream? How utterly unrealistic. It's just a dream after all. But my dream was faded. It will be reality soon. I'm positive Sir Takumi has truly developed the ability to tell the future in his dreams. Shut up, you! You're just complicating things. But if Takumi's dream is right, that means we can bring her back to normal with hemoanima. In other words, we can't do anything until the invaders show up. Nozomi's going to have to suffer until the invaders attack. Absolutely not. That's too horrible. No, we'll be the ones making an attack. Where would we attack them? At the relay station. They go for their main base to a relay station before they attack the school. I saw it in my dream. I can lead us there. I see. I would have been hesitant to make a move on their main base. But if we're going to attack a relay station, that's a different story. Why are they all believing in Takumi's dreams all of a sudden? Hold it. Why are we just assuming Takumi's dream was a premonition? Thank you, Hideko. It's entirely possible we could go to the spacey salon. There wouldn't be anything there. Now they definitely have a relay station. I've never been, but I know where it is. You mean Takumi really can predict the future with his dreams? It sure seems like he did this time, if nothing else. Alright, all we gotta do is go over to that relay station. I'm not sure about that. Huh? It is the duty of the Special Defense Unit to protect the school. What happens if there's an attack while you're away? It's just too risky. According to your dream, Kirifuji will get better if she absorbs enemy hemoanima, right? Then why not just wait for the next enemy attack? But there's no guarantee Nozomi can hold off that long. You can't benefit from the Revival-matic if you leave. In fact, it's more likely you'll suffer further casualties. That might be true, actually. It's way too dangerous to fight a commander outside the school. And how about a task force? Like when we went to second to last defense academy. It would let us diminish the risk. Yes, that would prevent us from getting completely wiped out. But that's all. If you want to talk risk management, it would compromise the task force chances of success. Well... Sumino, you understand, right? Now is not the time to take risks. The enemy could strike at any moment. All we have to do is deal with this when that happens. You trust me as your commanding officer tasked with defending the school, right? Seer was making plenty of sense, but... I knew I'd met you before. I'll go by myself. I know how to help her. There's no way I'm just going to leave her like this. You're that determined. You're ready to do whatever it takes to defend her. Is this what you do for someone who's just a friend? Who is Kirifuji to you, Sumino? She's not just a friend. She's an essential member of our team. Takumi, you have touched my heart with your words. I'll go with you. We can't abandon Nozomi. Then I'm coming too. This is just what I need to sober up after my energy drink bender. What the hell happened to Takemaru? I'm going too. Are we not going to get I want an explanation. What the hell is this energy drink bender that he went on? As Nozomi's friend and part of second to last defense See, I can't just sit around doing nothing. Everybody. Sir, surely a task force is acceptable, yes? If it's the relay station I'm thinking of, it's possible to go there and back in less than a day. Fine, but just the 4 of you, plus Cutie Fuji for a total of 5, okay? You'll let us do this? It seems pointless to try and stop you. Just make sure you're fully prepared before you go. Got it. We'll start getting ready tomorrow morning and leave at 9. We should be able to get back to the base on day 40, then we'll return on day 41. That should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Promise me you won't do anything reckless. Your #1 main objective is defending the school. We absolutely cannot afford any loss. Right. I should send Digo with you. Digo, provide them with support. Huh? Me? I'm a little scared, but yes, sir. Okay, task force members, meet up in the parking lot tomorrow night. Got it. I'll bring Nozomi. Then let's call it a day. It's already late. Well, at least we don't... This is a change of pace, I will say. Man, they keep bringing up Nozomi. Even though Tachi's like, I don't like her like that. I'm going to save Nozomi no matter what. Once I was done getting ready, it was time. There you are, Mr. Sumino. Are you ready? As ready as I'll ever be. It was at that very moment that Nozomi and Moko showed up.
Hey!
Sorry for the wait, my friends. Sorry for being late. Nozomi, are you okay? Yeah, my symptoms have settled down today. More importantly, I really want to apologize. I'm making everyone go to such absurd lengths for me.
Hey!
Oh, enough already. If you have to say something, let's try thank you instead of sorry. Yes, you're right. Thank you, everyone. We're going to have to fight these peasants eventually anyways. Dealing with them now will just make things easier later. We'll be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. We might as well show them what the hell we got and fuck up that base real good. Yeah, let's pummel these creeps so hard they won't have the nerve to attack again. Well, I'm feeling a bit anxious. Get going. You've got it. We'll infiltrate the enemy base and take out the commander stationed there. Then, Nozomi will absorb its Hino Manuma. We ready? Hell yeah, man. I got this. Here we go. We boarded the school bus and immediately left for the enemy base. I am glad it's not just 25 straight days of the same thing. Nigo took the wheel, and while occasionally tending to Nozomi, we made our way to our destination. Day 40. Soon after day broke, we finally arrived at the enemy base. Yep, this is it. This base is bigger than I imagined. What, are you scared? Just means there's more for us to go wild on. You want us to charge right in? No, that's too dangerous for the 5 of us. First, let's whittle down their forces as much as we can without being noticed. Then, when they get spooked, we strike them all at once. Right, got it. Nozomi, are you going to be okay? Yes, I'm feeling better now. I'll be fine. Besides, I wouldn't feel right being the only one not fighting. Well then, time to get fired up. We're going to clobber these goons! Keep it down, dumbass! Those freaks will hear us. That goes for you too, Takimaru. I'm assuming I don't have to do this. And since Kuroda is here, it's gonna be Quenzel, isn't it? Quenzele? Is that how his name's pronounced? Quenzele? Quenzele has been Quenzled. Oh, Ava. Got it. Wait, where's Ava? I haven't seen her. She hasn't been here. We haven't been able to capture her. Usually she's like, she like appears around day 20 to 30-ish, I think. No, guys, did they kill Ava? Oh my god, did they kill Ava because, like,
how's it feel to be the ones getting attacked, huh?
Like, during that time period where Takumi and Hideko were knocked out for like 14 days, did Ava show up and they killed Ava because, you know, Takumi wasn't there to save Ava? Is that what happened? Oh my god, bro. Bro, if Ava's dead, no.
What about the commander? If one is around, they should show up any moment now.
Careful, everyone! Enemy reinforcements are coming!
Happened right after Neo warned us. Oh, yep, there he is. Quenzele.
The bastard is flying around in the goddamn air! I'm gonna knock you off your smug perch, asshole!
This makes things a lot harder! I'll handle this! Kurata! I'll whip up some surface-to-air artillery with my specialist skill and knock him down in one shot!
Okay, take it away. Everyone else, cover Kurata!
Alright. Don't worry, we'll get him. It's done.
That! Told you it wouldn't take long!
Ah, yep, it didn't, I guess. Get his ass.
Oh, whoa! Oh gosh, it's pretty tough!
But at least he can't fly anymore. Let's fuck him up!
Yeah, get him. Woo. Alright.
The pain. It hurts. Why? Why would you do something so cruel? Do you really think nothing of doing such horrific things? We would have had peace here if you hadn't come and attacked.
Well, that is true this time, but you're at fault for always attacking us!
What are you talking about? You were the ones who attacked us first!
Oh.
We're the ones who attacked first? What does it mean? Is he trying to say humanity did something to destroy Earth? Yeah, no shit, man.
Takumi, we don't have time to listen to this sob story. We gotta do what we came here to do.
Right. What do you mean, what you came here to do? Please, no. No! Stop! I'm not ready to die!
Crying and wailing, he tried to crawl away from us.
Man, this is not the time for this shit.
How about it, Miss Kirifuji? Can you do it?
Well,
Nozomi, if you can't handle it...
no. I'll do it. Everyone put themselves at risk to fight for me. I'll take responsibility. We need to kill in order to survive, after all.
Stop! No! I'll do anything! Please, forgive me!
Nozomi, it's best not to listen to your victims' pleas.
Hell with this guy. Do it, Nozomi.
No! Stop!
I'm sorry. We have to win this fight, no matter what it takes. We have to win. For the sake of all of humanity.
Stop! You demons! Curse you! I curse you! Even if you kill me, I'll haunt you forever! Someday the punishment of God will befall you!
Oh, that's not, you know, that's not ominous. Surely something like that won't happen.
Okay, I understand.
Alright, Nozomi. Do it.
I'm sorry.
Cool. Did it work? Do you feel anything? Yeah, my fatigue is gone and my fever is going down. I think I'm going to be okay. It looks like it worked. Yay, Nozomi! It was totally worth coming here for this. Oh, we have some peace of mind. Yeah, thank you, surely. Now I can fight with everyone again. I'll fight with you all until the very end. We will win. Together. There was something awkward about Nozomi's smile as she said this. I'm sure the image of the commander's last moments is still lingering in her mind. But... thank goodness. What the hell's your deal, man? Are you crying? No, I'm just a little exhausted. I'm sure everyone else is worried, so let's hurry back to the school. I'll aboard the school bus. We boarded the school bus and made our return voyage to Last Defense Academy. Nobody said anything on the bus. Sure, part of it was exhaustion, but despite saving our friend, the episode had left a bitter aftertaste in our mouths. Day 41. Nico raced the school bus through the ruins of the city, and when day broke, we were safely back at the school. No sign of an attack. Looks like everything's all clear here. I cannot believe that the great Kurata Suzuki had to sleep on a bus for 2 nights. Bus trips are part of the pro wrestler package, but they are exhausting. You were conked the hell out the whole time. That was one problem solved, but Nozomi's expression was gloomy. I was feeling much the same. I was relieved we were able to save Nozomi, and I felt accomplished because we did what we set out to do. But I kept hearing the voice of the commander and his curse replaying in my head. It makes me wish I hadn't understood them. We'd be better off if they were just some incomprehensible enemy.
Hey!
Hello, Takumi! You still there? Are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just a little car sick. Just as my weak excuse was earning me some strange looks, I noticed a figure approaching the bus. From the look of it, things went well.
Hey!
Greeting us this early in the morning. Don't tell me you were waiting for us. Of course not. I'm always awake at this hour. Who do you think you're kidding? Even the neighborhood grannies back home don't get up this early. But it looks like there wasn't any attack here, thankfully. Here you go. Thanks for watching the place. All of you ought to rest for a while. Nico can report on what happened. That's right. Lisa reporting to your tireless Nico. Don't mind if we do. I really am kind of wiped. I think I'm gonna get some great beauty sleep. The busties were so hard my butt was killing me. You were laying down and dead asleep the whole goddamn time. Ugh, catch you later. Sleep tight.
Hey!
Nozomi, you better rest up, okay? If you break out from lack of sleep, it would be a waste of your beauty. I will. Thank you. With that, I was about to take my leave and go to my room when... Takumi, do you have a minute? Sure, what's up? I was trying to put on a brave face in front of Nozomi, but that was exhausting. Let's take a break from movies for a while. You bet. We can't have you push yourself so hard that you end up collapsing too. How about we pick it up again after 3 days? Is that too long? I'm just going to have to come out and sing it then. Huh? Say what? I think I'm going to drop out of this game. Huh? Why? Did something happen? It's not that anything happened. I could just tell. You and Nozomi. What? Come again? I'm tired, drained, exhausted, and completely done. Huh? I said I'm tired. Tired of romance, of fighting, and of everything else. So I'm quitting this stupid game. Take this precious experience of watching movies day in and out with a beautiful girl. Consider it a brief moment of glory in your life that is all but guaranteed to be completely worthless and meaningless. And hold on to it for the rest of your stupid life. What? I seriously don't follow. If there's something you want to say, just come on and say it. There isn't. I said everything I needed to. I'm done here. Don't even think about chasing after me like they do in the movies. I wanted to chase after her, but I couldn't after she said that. I was glued to the spot, watching as Kurata walked off, as graceful as ever, until she'd vanished inside of her room. Okay, I guess this whole thing is setting up the fact that Takumi's like, I don't like Nozomi like that, but it's like, actually he does like Nozomi like that, based on all of his actions. Everyone's gonna realize that, yeah, he likes Nozomi a little too much, I think. I recall what happened with Kurata yesterday as soon as I woke up. Okay, I'm done with these flashbacks. Every time they have like a flashback of a scene that happened literally like a minute ago, I'm just gonna skip it. What did make Kurata say that? I thought about it from every angle, but I just couldn't come up with an explanation. I was clueless, and of course Kurata never came. Maybe this wouldn't have happened if we hadn't gone to the relay station. No, there's no way that not going would have ever been the right decision. I came back to do these 100 days all over again so I could protect her. Bro, don't tell me the end of this route is just gonna be like Takumi being like, I do like Nozomi! God damn it! There was no sign of Kurata today either. Day 44. There was no sign of Kurara today either. And I didn't go to see her myself either. What was I supposed to say? You like me, right? Then don't give up on me now. What a joke. This is the meeting with Moko, right? There was no sign of Kurara that day either. Kurara? It's Moko. I ran over to the door, but when I opened it, I saw... It's been a minute, Takumi. Moko? Why do you look so surprised to see me? Did you forget? We have a meeting today. But is there any point? Kurara dropped down. Sheesh, don't pout like that. You're a big boy. You can tell me everything once we relocate. Come on, let's go.
Tell Dr. Moko all of your worries and woes.
I was honest and told her about how a distance had grown between Kurara and I. I see. I so and could totally and completely see. Is that supposed to hint at something? Do you know what caused this? Wait, you meet with her before you meet with me, right? Does that mean you've already heard about what happened from Kurara? Yeah, you're right. I did already meet with her. I asked her what happened to make things go so wrong. But it was more like I was just confirming with her what I already knew. It's obvious what the issue is. It's a mystery to me how you could be so clueless about it, Takumi. So even you know what the problem is? But... seriously, I can't come up with anything. Boys are so slow. Then how about you let your game master explain? Please do. Kurara got scared. She's scared about the possibility of getting rejected or losing out to another girl, even after putting herself out there. She's scared she might never get to be with you again. So then she decides she would at least withdraw herself before anyone could hurt her. She said that? Kurara? You'd better believe it. She wasn't that direct with her feelings. But I'm 99.9% sure I understand her perfectly. But why would she get scared now? Is it because her time limit's getting closer? Why do you look so taken aback? Because I am taken aback. Wow, boys are a million, billion, trillion times dumber than I ever imagined.
Hey!
Oopsie, sorry babe, don't sulk. I'll explain everything. The reason Kurara started to feel this way was because of your tears. Tears? Remember when Anobi recovered after you beat that commander at the relay station? Thank God. She saw that and it made her think. She thinks the one you truly love is Anobi. Hey, that's not what that was about. But I thought the same thing. Seeing you cry, I just felt it. It wouldn't be hard for anyone to conclude that after seeing you shed such emotional tears. Things would be simpler if this was all a complete misunderstanding. You could say for sure that the one you want is Kurara. Then you'd be able to run straight into her arms and hold her close. If you could do that, we'd have our happy ending faster than a microwave dinner. Well... I take it you're still not sure if you like her then? I was ashamed. I silently nodded. I see, but you don't have to worry so much about it. There's still time before the Kurara round is over. 5 days. Maybe not enough time for me to tell you time heals everything, but still, some time. You're not helpless. Think about it. Mull it over. Take your time and really think. About what you feel for Kurara. About what Kurara means to you. About whether or not you like her. Put that pretty little head of yours to use, boy. Day 46. There was no sign of Kurara today either. Oh, he's watching movies by himself. I watched a movie on my own. It was one I'd already seen with Kurara. It made me think about my time with her. Kurara smiled during the scene. Kurara sniffled during the scene. Kurara clicked her tongue during the scene. Kurara tilted her head during the scene. Kurara did a low clap during the scene. And in this scene, I liked watching movies with Kurara. There was no denying that. But how do I really feel about her? Day 47. Oh, it's this day. Oh, are we gonna have an actual dating sim? Wait a minute.
Prepare to spend another day enjoying the unendurable.
suffering
Does Tadotami usually come this early?
to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. You're ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from a vile, barbaric enemy.
Thanks, Siri. What was that all about? Something's off. Maybe the announcement bugged out? Well, whatever it is. I doubt Kurota will be showing up today. Oh, he's becoming invested in the— It's time for dating sim, but real dating sim! Huh? Oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen this. You know what? I need this. If they were gonna go with the whole dating sim route, it should have just been in this style the entire time, and I would have accepted it. It should just be this for the rest of the round, guys. Huh? Why am I here? Good morning, Takumi. You're Nozomi, right? Why are you asking me that all of a sudden? No, I'm kinda confused. By the way, where are we? We've been here before, right? Huh? Where are we? Takumi, are you being serious? Morning! Oh, but look at the beautiful blue sky and the fluttering cherry blossoms. It's straight out of an anime. Sure. Oh? Sir Takumi, something seems strange with you. Well, you see, Takumi doesn't know where we are. What? He just said school, obviously. Did you lose your memory? Does this mean readers will hear about your shocking past as the story progresses? Yoshika's pretending to live in a manga again. Hey, oh, sorry, I need to read Gaku's line. Hey, how it do, best bro? You got all the ladies fawning over you again? Why you gotta make your boy jealous every morning, huh? That's not it. And don't get me started with all of you. Stop playing your little mind games and just tell the dude if you like him. Besides, if you come ask me for advice, who knows, maybe one of you will end up wanting some of Gaku. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah! You always have to go way too far, don't you? If you keep getting in the way of everyone's love lives, I'm not gonna show you my homework anymore. Wait, I think this is I don't remember if this is the first time we see Mogo, but it has been a while. In this style. Eek! Please, no, anything but that! Also the fact that Mogo does Gaku's homework. Well, whatever. I'm a little confused, but we're all having fun. No sense in worrying then. Ow! Huh? What's wrong? Are you being attacked by some villain's ability? I suddenly felt this pain, like someone hitting my cheek. Oh, someone in the real world. Why are you sleeping? Ow! Seriously, are you okay? I knew it! This is a long-range one! Wake up! Oh, Kurota in the real world is slapping us. Ow! Open up and show me the man I fell for! That's right. I'm the leader of the SDU, and the guy currently romancing Kurota Ozuzuki. Takumi Sumino. Well, we're done with that, I guess. Alright, let's go fight Tadotami. Yami! Hey. Takumi, put these in! Huh? Earplugs? Just do it! Without knowing why, I inserted the earplugs Kurota handed me. Then she pulled out a notepad, scratched something down, and showed it to me. I think the enemy is attacking with sound waves. I understood immediately. It was the one we fought last time. But I don't remember hearing anything before passing out. No, it's entirely possible that they're using an attack with frequencies inaudible to the human ear. But Kurota, how are you? Right, I can't talk. I brought with a pen and notebook for Kurota and hurriedly wrote a message. Why weren't you affected? I was watching movies in my room. I felt like I was going to pass out whenever I paused. So I thought maybe someone was attacking us with sound. I see. What about everyone else? They're probably knocked out, clueless. Go help them. I looked at Kurota's eyes and nodded. We ran out of the room. We split up and woke everyone up. Thankfully, we managed to snap them out of their trances, but because our ears were plugged, we were in the strange situation of needing to coordinate an attack without being able to hear each other. Guys, just get your tablets. Don't worry, Siri has the technology to display text in front of you in real life, like in an ARG. I guess it'd be more akin to like VR, or like VR, I don't know. Yes, I would like to skip this battle. It started, Tommy! Okay, I'm lazy, I'm skipping. I'm sorry, Tommy, I love you, but I kind of don't have time for this right now. Is New Wax gonna come along too? Oh, yep, he's coming. Yes, these guys. The orb. You read on time? Yes, we know. We got it. Don't worry, I don't gotta play this. Yeah, we freaking won! Keep it down! Your broke boy voice is even more grainy than usual. We fought with our ears spiked the entire time. I know it was to stop the auditory attacks, but it was exhausting. Yes, the Holy Jumanji Sword and I weren't able to hear each other, and it made for an agonizing fight. I wanted to keep hallucinating. I wanted to see the happiest ending of all, where we all have fun killing each other.
Oh.
If you want to hallucinate that badly, come see me. I've got the good stuff. Oh wait, man! That's just against the goddamn law! Don't make me kill you! Oh please, it's perfectly legal. Probably. I love how you- I think we've had this conversation before, and I'm just like, huh. I wonder what drugs Yugawa has cooking up in there. I mean, he did have that like freaking happiness powder that he literally drugged everyone with that in that one like scene. He was just like, yeah, I put a little bit of something in your drinks, and we're all just like, okay, we'll just skip over that, I guess. It was probably fine. At any rate, Kudoda's quick thinking really saved us. That's right, any longer that stream, and who knows if we'd have ever come back. It was just a coincidence that I wasn't affected by it. More importantly, Takumi. Yes? My son is so stiff. I want to borrow you for a second. I have something to discuss. Okay. Sorry to take up your time after you just got done fighting. No, I don't mind at all. But you want to know why I did that even though I quit the game, right? Yeah. This goes against everything I stand for. It's completely humiliating, bud. I take back what I said about quitting. If you're okay with it, that is. Of course, I don't mind at all. But what happened? What made you change your mind? Watch the movie. It was the first one I ever saw with you. Do you remember? I do. Oh, that shitty-ass movie, man. Listen, it's a known fact that humans belong to their own classes. Do you think that Kuronao Suzuki, the descendant of the renowned Suzuki family, would ever be moved by a common love story of common people? The chance meetings of commoners, the first days of commoners, it's all beneath me. As much of a romantic as I might be, I can't possibly empathize or get immersed in the romance between two apes. Sorry, I'm speed reading the flashbacks now. You said you couldn't possibly empathize with the characters. I did, but after watching it again, I felt differently. Before, I felt like I was watching two zoo animals fall in love, and I didn't feel expected at the very least. But when I watched it again, their love made my heart hurt like it was my own. It made me feel like I wanted to set things right with you. I know exactly why it made me feel that way too. I'm sure of it. It's because I've gotten to experience love. I truly like you, and I've gone to be with you. That's why I was able to empathize with a movie about love between commoners. People change so easily, don't they? So we won't be dropping out of the game. Tomorrow, I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm going to confess to you. Huh? Tomorrow? But you have until day 50. Didn't I tell you? Tomorrow's day 48, right? The number 8 is special to the Suzuki family. We always use it to guide us when we're unsure about a family transaction. I always knew that if I was going to tell you how I feel, it would be on a day with the number 8 in it. Oh. For better or for worse, the Kurara chapter will come to a close tomorrow. If you're still unsure, think about it until you lose all sense of place and time. Just like I did. Well then, see you tomorrow. Goodbye to school anew on the dot. Good night. The way I feel about Kurara is... Okay, I guess we have to decide tomorrow. Day 48. The first thing I did after waking up was remember what was going to happen. This was Kurara's last chance. I have to make a decision today. For better or worse, the Kurara chapter will come to a close. Yeah, this is the end. But I'm going to choose the ending. Do I like Kurara? Are my feelings for her romantic? My answer would determine the future. Our future. The way I feel about Kurara is... Do I do this now? I thought you would chicken out. I commend your bravery. But maybe I'm just confusing your recklessness with courage. Why do I feel like you're about to challenge me to a fistfight? Don't be stupid. I'm obviously trying to hide my embarrassment. I see. But more importantly, are you okay without your mask? No, not at all. I feel like I'm about to show my insecurities any second now. It's taking everything I have just to keep it inside of me. Then why take it off? Do you need everything spelled out for you? Sincerity means showing your face when you want to express your feelings. I see. Now then, let me get right on to the big event. You know, it's incredibly rare that a beauty like me would ever confess to a lackluster nobody like you. Yeah, it should be stacked against you. So you'd better open your eyes and ears and dedicate every last nerve in your body to listening to each and every word I had to say. That's the plan. I wasn't just saying it. I had truly come to do exactly just that. She'd worked up the courage to tell me how she feels. I need to make sure I didn't miss a word of it. Okay then. Are you okay? No. As you could probably tell, I'm having a nervous breakdown. But I'll do my best. Just give me time. Let me do this at my own pace. Alright.
I, Kurara Osuzuki, want to say that I like you, Takumi Sumino. Would you please go out with me and later wed me, maybe?
Damn, okay, what do you think about that? With all the emotions inside of her, the courage, the fear, and everything else, she managed to push through and say it. She shared her feelings with me. Kurara Osuzuki, the scion of one of the Tokyo residential complex's wealthiest families. Sharp-tongued and confident, but on the inside, a sensitive and scared girl. The way I feel about Kurara is... Okay. Alright, I have a feeling if I say yes, the route is going to end right here. So I'm just going to get this over with and we'll do yes. If I say no, obviously it's going to continue. So I'll say yes for now and then, you know, later on we'll see. Because I don't want to like go back after like playing the entire route and say, yes, I'll accept you. Like, I think it's better if you accept them and then reject them and then move on with the route. Sure, Takumi, whatever. Kurara, I like you too. Huh? Please go out with me. Liar. You like Nozomi. Oh.
Huh?
No. I like you, Kurara.
Okay.
You have to trust what I say about my own feelings. I like you, Kurara.
Yeah.
I loosened my hold on Kurara and looked down at her snuggled against my chest. As if on cue, she looked up at me, our eyes meeting. Okay. As we looked into each other's eyes, our lips were naturally drawn closer.
Wait, this is way too embarrassing. Let me put my mask back on.
Right, this might have been the first time Kurara had ever taken her mask off and put on a brave face for so long. The best should be... What? Why is there another decision? What the hell is this? Let Kurara wear her mask? Why is this a decision? Sure, she can have her mask back, I guess. I didn't think this would also be a decision right away. I was like, what the hell? Sure, it must be embarrassing for you. Phew, now I can relax. Well then, where were you? Huh? You want to do it with a mask on? What are you on about? Were you about to do something that requires the mask off? Because... You should see your face. Kurona cackled derisively. The mask really does seem to put her in a better mood.
Did you forget? I'm the scion of the proud O Suzuki family, Kurana O Suzuki. There's only one place you're permitted to kiss me. I will permit you to swear your eternal subservience to me and kiss me right here.
The here Kurona was pointing to was the top of her foot. I felt a little exasperated. But one thing was for certain. The Kurona Suzuki I'd fallen in love with was always domineering like this. It's what makes her what she is. Then, if I may, I tried to speak humbly as I sat down at Kurona's feet.
Well, how do you feel?
I'm so honored.
Okay. The sensation of Kurona's body heat and the material of her boots filled me with fondness. From the bottom of my heart, I want to protect this warmth for all of time. What the hell? Why is there an invader attack? In order to make that happen, in order to secure a happy future for Kurona, I would have to survive until day 100 no matter what it took. Let's do this!
Oh my god! Leave the room! I'm going to beat the life out of these tactless invaders! You can kiss my foot on top of the mountain of corpses I'm about to make!
Oh, jeez,
What? You don't want to?
As you wish.
Sure. I don't know what happened here. Yes, the romance fruit. Why? It's number 61. Dream come true. I need to get to 30 something. What the hell? Where are we? Sure. Okay, let's go back and click the other option, I guess. I love seeing everyone alive, I will say. Yeah, don't worry, I just know that nothing too traumatizing will happen this route. If this is a romance route, then I guess she won't wear her mask. Sorry, I need you to wait a little longer for that.
You're turning into a bit of a sadist. Well, it's not entirely unattractive.
And that's what I thought was gonna happen. Was it because I'd already done it in a dream? It was supposed to be my first kiss, but it didn't feel that way. It felt like I'd finally gone back to the place where I was always meant to be. Like the future that was always meant for me had finally become my reality. But this wasn't it. Our battle wasn't over yet. And in order to secure a happy future for Kurona, I would have to survive until day 100 no matter what it took. Let's do this!
Oh my god! Leave the room! I'm going.
Okay, this is the same line.
But first, how about we do that one more time?
No, we don't have time! The invaders are coming! Okay. Wait, was that... that was Dream Come True 1. Oh, I guess the Dream Come True 2 and the Dream Come True 3 are like the other one. I don't remember anymore. Okay. Well, obviously if we say no, then we continue and then, I don't know. I don't know who's next. If I had to guess, it's probably Kyojiku next and then Tsubasa. And then, okay, so this is where we are. This is before. We're going to reach 34, 36 somehow. Wait, what did it say? Wait. Oh, we need to reach 34, 36, 72, and 76. And we also need to reach Story Lock 3, which we've already done. We've already reached Story Lock 3, which was convenient for us. Let me think. Okay, and then I think the next round that we could do is we tell them about our secret. Okay, cause I was thinking, I generally don't know if I can do a whole other 50 more days of this route consecutively. I won't lie, I'm not completely invested in this route. So I think I'll end the stream here today, right? But I'll think about whether I want, because it's either like I do all of the route consecutively like we've been doing, where it's like, you know, you just go all the way to the end of one round, you complete all of it before moving on. However, because I don't think there's going to be anything, well, okay, if there is anything super lore revealing, I guess it'll be probably at the end, and we'll figure that out eventually. But I don't think there's gonna be anything like too lore revealing. Like, it doesn't seem like there's gonna be a whole lot of like locks and stuff in the romance route of all things. If they're gonna fucking lore, like super heavy lore dump in the romance route, I don't know what's going on. But I was thinking that maybe I would like, so I finished the Kunana route, right? And then I'll go and I'll play, like, I'll choose a different decision from like over here, I guess. I guess what I'll do is I'll like reveal my secret and I'll play along a route, and then the next time I get an ending, I will just come back to this route and then we'll play the Kyoshiko route. And then once I hit the end of the Kyoshiko route, we'll repeat and I'll go back to a different route and I'll hit another ending. And then we'll play the last route, which I'm assuming is the Tsubasa round, and we'll finish the whole thing. I just like the thought of playing this route consecutively is kind of like, to me. I kind of need something a little more serious to happen. But then that means I have to come back to the route. And I'm like, do I really want to come back to the route later and do this later? I don't know. Because there's also a part of me that just wants to get this all over with, and I'm like, yeah, once this is over with, I don't have to deal with this ever again. But we'll see. And if anyone has any opinions on this, they're also free to voice that. But I'll end the stream for here today. Thanks to everyone who watched, and I'll see you all next time.